how we work, and for some where we work, has changed. Employees are looking for more, and employers must deliver. King County Metro's business programs are here to help. Our Orca Transit benefits give employees unlimited access to local transit and more, whether you're commuting to work or heading to the gym, out on date night or dropping the kids at soccer. With Metro's business programs, your commute is just the start. Visit kingcounty.gov/metrobusiness to learn more about Orca Transit benefits today.
I'm Big J. Okerson.
And I'm Dan Soder.
You can listen to full 2-hour-long episodes of The Bonfire. 2 hours. That's a real commitment to us. Well, it's on SiriusXM or with the SXM app. It's easy. Just go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan.
Performing at SiriusXM, there's a video of Tenacious D covering Chris Isaak's Wicked Game, and it's fucking awesome.
Really?
I loved it. Just because I love Tenacious D. I mean, they can do whatever, but they did the song, and I was like, I fucking really
He did some
like
stuff for Stern. What did he do for Stern recently?
That's what he did for
Lou,
Stern.
do you remember?
That's it.
He did Wicked Game?
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Well, because they did it on the Octane channel. They did Octane live. And
Yeah, no, for Stern he did something else. It may have been like Zeppelin or something they covered.
I don't know, dude, but Wicked, I loved it because I was like, where is this going? It was like slow, and then he got into it, and I was like, ooh.
Do we have it?
Yeah, what was that?
That's Christine. Fuck. So many things are throwing me off right now. So many gremlins in the system.
Yeah, dude, everyone's fucking. This is what I was talking about from Octane.
Man, it's crazy seeing how old they are.
Is it playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound great.
Dude, Cage.
What a wicked game to play to let me feel this way.
I love it.
What a wicked thing to do to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say.
See what I mean? It's like, it's Jack Black, but it's so good.
This way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. Woo! No, I don't wanna fall in love.
I want to see them live after seeing this,
What happened to Chris Isaac and Harry Connick Jr.? Where are they?
Dude, Harry Connick Jr. had one of the worst runs. We have to have Katie on.
When it's going.
Oh yeah, we could turn that off. We can just do Jay and I. It can just be Jay and I. Is it Jay? We got to have Katie on because the first time she was going in between Fox and ESPN, she had like a bunch of time off, and she got into the Harry Connick date, like his show, like his Drew Barrymore show.
Yeah.
And we got to have her on because she would always talk about this segment with me where he would call backing it up. And apparently it's a New Orleans thing. And you back it up. You back it up. It's Harry Connick Jr. And he thought it was going to be his sign off. It was going to be like his Ellen dancing. Dude, it's so funny. She found me videos of it one time, and I was fucking dying. We got to have her on to talk about it because she's like, I watch this every day. She's like, I'd watch Harry Connick Jr. every fucking day.
Dan, can we take the rest of this episode to figure out what our thing is going to be? Like Wendy had shoe cam. Harry Connick had.
I know it's ours. You don't even have to go any further. I'll tell you exactly what ours is. Okay. We talk shit about the guests before we even come on air.
Sure, but we are starting to find out that is not exactly how they want it to be.
All right, this is Harry Connick Jr. explaining Back It Up.
I thought that was RuPaul.
What do y'all think the name of the song is? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to show y'all how we back it up. But what's going to happen is every once in a while, we're going to hear a sound, a very specific sound, and it could come at any time. And that's what we're going to back. Yeah.
Oh, the sound's not coming through.
Back it up cue.
So we're only getting some of the stuff of the audio.
Let Lou
we're not.
play it.
Just let Lou play it from here, Christine.
Yeah, because your audio isn't coming all the way through. We're just getting Harry Connick Jr. and his deep Creole. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna skin down a gator and then eat up meat and sometime.
Oh yeah, I associate him so much with tuxedos, Harry Connick, that I forget he's a rube hillbilly.
Yeah, you forget he's fucking swamp people and he's a crooning swamp man.
Well, the problem is because he's a crooner and it takes zero talent. Even a fucking a snake wrestling hillbilly can fucking figure it out.
Even a guy sipping off.
Even a guy. I'm Harry Connick Jr. This is as good as he sings.
Even some guy sucking off a jug with 3 X's on it can figure out how to get this done.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you go to the Connick family barbecue? I bet there's a lot of lizard and shit and things you're not supposed to eat.
Yeah, Harry Connick Sr. was like a big fucking jazz guy. He like played with Duke Ellington and shit.
So you think this guy's faking his fucking...
Yeah, he's like, Daddy, I don't want to be
swampy past.
And he go, you gotta learn what it goes.
Sometimes
you gotta want more than the next guy. Go ahead, Lou,
like
sorry.
you need to back it up. Back it up. So I wrote a song.
That's an attorney.
And what do y'all think the name of the song is? Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna show y'all how we back it up. But what's gonna happen is every once in a while we're gonna hear a sound, a very specific sound, and it could come at any time, and that's when we're gonna back it. Yeah. That's the back it
It's
up.
so funny the
cue.
things that I'm
My
not
producers
hearing.
are gonna drop.
I'm not hearing the stuff either.
Really?
I didn't hear that on Christine's or mine. No, I'm hearing them talking, but he's like, you're going to hear this sound. And it just sounds like complete silence. And he goes, and then when that happens, go, I just want to see the move. I don't care about what they're saying.
We're doing a show. Show your ass.
Oh, all right.
Really? This is a long introduction for backing it up.
This is not going to pay off.
I know. I want to talk about it with Kate.
Sound happens. Everything goes purple. Oh, come on. I'm not made for the mainstream TV. I just...
Dude, play Juveniles.
I have examples of it. There's
up
examples
to that.
of it. I have examples of it
You
in
will
my
find
career.
motherfucker once you back that ass up.
I've done things in my career that I feel like were like not my thing at all, but I'm like, all right, I'll play the game and go along with the thing.
I'll tell you
But
all
I
the
mean,
things,
like,
though. I'll tell you all the things I didn't do. Guy Court, fucking Mansom. It had to be you. I took a lot of fucking
let's not
stuff that I
forget
was
your future Kith ad campaign where you dress like a Chinese boy.
Yeah, get ready, dude. I'm gonna have one of those fez hats on, and I'm gonna be dressed in super silky pajamas.
Katie would.
Dan's
Dan's
look is tourist chic.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Katie would watch this every day just to laugh at him backing it up.
Yeah. She'd just watch it. She'd be like, "Oh God, he's gonna force him to back it up at the end," and then he just shake his ass.
Can we see a little more of that tussy?
Yeah, he looks like a buffoon.
Oh, and I love he hears the sound. He goes, "Oh, it's time! It's time to make your butt jiggle."
Why is he confident the crowd will enjoy this? Oh my God, man, he really. You know what they say about you losing your black card? Harry Connick should have to give up his white card for this.
He goes, at one point he goes, "I'm gonna turn it around. Please don't bump butts."
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh my God! Yeah, let's have after the holidays. Let's have Katie on to break down Harry Connick backing it up because I didn't realize he pulls white ladies out of the audience to do it too. We got to find.
Get over here. Hey, get over here, you fat mom.
Oh, come over here. You a
me.
fine motherfucker once you back that ass up.
Yeah.
Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Cash man, you cash man. Yeah, dude. I didn't know that fucking Harry Connick Jr. is down with Cash Money. I didn't know he was a Cash Money millionaire. Yeah, man. Shout out, Juvenile.
So what's our thing? And what do we make them do when they come in the studio?
We act really nice to them because we've just laid them out with our words.
No, let's make it like super complicated. Like you have to do a jumping worm.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, it's
like you have to do a worm, but you have to jump
Guys,
into it.
we got to get out of here, so you know what time it is. We got to start like that.
Oh, when you hear the song.
Oh, it comes. Here comes the bonfire boogie. Bonfire boogie. Bonfire boogie. Dance it up. Dance it up. Now lick your tits.
Or like we said, remember we tried to do
Now
it a while
fuck your
back
tits.
with the. Remember we tried to do it a while back with like the roll call thing.
Oh,
we
yeah.
make people freestyle, but we should do it with our guests. We should say
Oh,
all
like
of our
act
guests
like we do
sway
it.
all of our guests freestyle, and we just kind of go, We just have to have it's like it's like all right, it's freestyle.
Yeah,
Two versions of it, we say
freestyle.
today happens to be freestyle that day, and then we just like put on a beat and throw it to them, and then we just wait awkwardly while they don't know how to rap. I like it. That's our new thing. If you come in here, I want you to feel the pressure of having the freestyle rap. As soon as you come in, he goes, we can't even start talking to you until you freestyle rap a little bit. Just give us 16 quick bars.
Go.
Lay down 16 quick.
And then you just see like different comics coming in. Sam Morril being like, well, I get down on the jokes because of how I write it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Should we make him do that? What's the dance that Lou gave up a second into? What was that dance called?
Oh, the EDM shuffling.
We should make everyone do the EDM shuffle. I think that's appropriate, and it's got history.
EDM shuffle dance. So we have to find our favorite video of it happening to show them what they're expected to do, because we will tell them all guests are expected to do this, but we have to make it look from the first person we do it like this has been from the dawn of time of Bonfire. Like it's always like, oh, you didn't know? It's like, yeah, no, maybe the first time you were in here, we may have skipped over it by accident, but everyone EDM shuffles. When
people we've had on before were like, we feel so fucking stupid that we didn't have you on. It'd be funny if we had Sebastian back on and we're like, I know we've had you on twice. We need to have you. Edie goes, you're gonna make me shuffle my feet
to electronic music
to the dance.
Why would I do that?
Why do robots need to hear music?
Music for the robots? That's how Skynet goes crazy.
That's how they become aware. Oh, dude, having everyone do it? Oh.
The machine wars will happen, and it's up to me to get back in time to save John Connor.
I'm Kyle Reese.
You're a terminating robot and you can't kill one boy?
Why?
You should be embarrassed.
You aren't a real Terminator if you can't kill a boy.
Why?
Why?
The last chip is in your brain, so you gotta kill yourself? Why?
You can't go around. You can't go around killing people.
I always love my picture. I always say this, my favorite dude, whenever Mike Fenoya calls me.
Oh, dude, I know. The one that makes me laugh the hardest is when you guys took that cab.
It's just, damn, dude, I can't.
It's
can't I find
the one. My
I know
favorite
the picture. No, I have it, but it's just too small. I want to show you the picture.
What?
Why?
Apparently, that guy, the one that we're denying tickets to, responded to Lou and was like, "Please, we'll stand in the back, please."
Nope, not unless your girlfriend blows Jacob.
Wow.
Nuh-uh. He asked Big for another, really?
Yeah.
Quite we discussed this earlier. Have him come. Who cares?
Yeah, Jacob's past it.
Yeah, I'm past it too. We're all out of
Everyone's
energy
all
from
right.
yesterday.
Yeah.
You do a 40-minute bid, it tuckers you out. That's great.
Whenever Fenoya calls me, goes, why?
Why?
Answer your phone.
Would you do that?
Shout out, Sebastian's got a new Netflix special out today called "Is It Me?"
It sounds like you were sort of insulting him there a little bit, Lou.
Is it just me?
Why would you do that?
I mean, honestly, though, shout out to Sebastian for doing that when we were going to do Chicago Dicks. That never, put it on the pile.
And then these guys do these faces like this. Oh,
that's so fucking
damn,
funny.
that's great.
Hey, did you guys know that Andrew Dice Clay is playing The Stand tomorrow night?
I saw that. Yeah.
$100 a ticket. Christine?
$100 a ticket?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, I know he played Long Island, and he put up a post, and he was like, I think it's so funny because I think he bitches Chris Italia around.
Yeah, like he calls and Chris is
being,
like, oh, I'll call Chris.
I'm telling you, so he goes, because it'll be a thing. It's almost like, hey, fat little Chris showed up from the stand to come support tonight before I do the stand this weekend, and it's just like it shows him like talking to just show Chris,
like,
Chris's little stout body, and he's like, oh hey, boys.
Oh man, you're so mean to me. It's
Oh,
crazy.
thanks, Legal.
It's crazy how mean you are to me.
Yeah, it's hilarious. They'll have dice downstairs and like a battered women's charity event upstairs. They really have no idea what they're doing. They had the Legion of Skanks Halloween party above downstairs happening a woke like social justice warrior charity thing. It was insane.
Dude, my favorite was when I walked in for just like a regular Wednesday show, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, it's Crypto Bros." They bought out the whole crowd, and you're like, "Oh, so we're doing a private for a bunch of Crypto Bros?" And then they just were the worst crowd ever, and everyone kept being like, "What the fuck?" Later in the night, Ari texted me, and he was like, "You were on the show?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was tough." And he was like, "It fucking sucked."
Well, it's funny with that social justice one. I know from like the bar, it was like it was bought out, like all the tickets were bought out. And they said, no exaggeration, like 7 people showed up.
Oh boy,
7 people.
Oh
That's
boy,
pretty wild.
which is pretty fun. That because like if they're like super on board with social justice and a lot of stuff offends them, they would just slide open that side door of Skanks and they'd have to watch like a peep show and then shut it. Shut it after a minute and be like, "Do you want to watch more?" And they're like, "I'm so angry. The Puerto Rican one keeps saying stuff he shouldn't say."
Oh, dude, it made me laugh. Lewis was saying on Skanks today too that he went on a couple of like dates a few years back with a porn star.
Ooh.
And you might know who a porn star is. I know who she is. I'm not that familiar with her work. But she said that, hey, I looked into some of your comedy and it gave me pause. It's like, oh, really? Did it give you pause between getting all of your holes filled with fucking dudes on camera?
You go, oh,
it's
cool,
so
cool,
weird
cool.
to be
Yeah.
like, I don't like the things you're saying.
Yeah, it was like the episode of Seinfeld where the lady who worked at the drugstore, she didn't like Jerry's act, and she's like, I just didn't find it funny.
Yeah, but it's also, but not finding it funny being a drug. It's just funny to be like, yeah, I think it's a little offensive what you do.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Not quite as offensive as I've been to my family by just getting cornholed on camera for the last 10 years.
You might remember me from such videos as my stepbrother's cum drives me wild. So I don't know if
Daddy in my back door.
Yeah, fuck me, spank me, roll me in pennies. You know that one.
Yeah. Tarred, feathered, cummed on, and written cunt across my forehead.
Good dogs eat poop. You're familiar with my famous special.
Good dogs eat poop.
I dressed like a dog in that one. It was pretty hard.
I know, and they go, yeah, well, it wasn't real shit I was eating. It's like, yeah, well, this joke is also a joke, not a real story.
Yeah, I was fucking kidding. I was kidding.
Kidding. Wow, man.
What are you going to do for the rest of your birthday, dude?
Get in a pool, probably. I'm hungry as shit.
You guys got a pool? Oh.
Yeah. Take a pool,
And I'll
hot
send you a
tub.
video that I took of the.
Everyone knows, dude. You guys fly around in the water. So I'm excited to see you guys' own version of Avatar too.
Yeah, Christine went full hippie dip on this trip. The first night we were here, she just first day
Slept in a
we were
hammock
the afternoon.
outside.
No, she just got she was like outside in her clothes, and said the hot tub felt good, so she just got naked and got in the hot tub, and then kept going back and forth between the pool and the hot tub, just
Shit
naked
rules.
in the hills, where definitely people can see.
Yeah, but they don't care, dude.
Nobody can see.
And
We're
they're-
in the middle of fucking.
Yeah, it's also you're around a bunch of heathens.
Really?
and
I've been staring at other pools, waiting for this to happen in other houses. It's not.
Yeah,
Well, they're welcome.
yeah. You're in the Hollywood Hills where there's just a bunch of soulless Hollywood people just selling their souls and their bodies for money.
Yeah,
Things like nobody cares.
Who cares? It's L.A., dude. Show your-
totally.
But that is. But
If I was on a planet alone by myself, I wouldn't do that.
dude,
Thank you.
What?
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
What? Just walk around outside naked and then back in? I'm not,
I would. That's the confidence that I would kill for. If I had that, God, life would
I
be
do
so
feel
much
like it would
good.
feel great though to feel my dick and nuts floating in the water. I've never had my dick at 0G.
Oh man,
Never
Honestly,
skinny dipped in a pool.
Jay, Jay,
No.
can you do something for me? And I
What?
mean this. I know it's your birthday, but can you give me a present?
What's that?
When you're swimming today,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take off your trunks in the pool.
Drop the trunks a little bit and let
No.
them dangle.
Take them off. Kick them off.
Take them off.
And I want you to.
No, man.
And honestly, I want you to fucking move around a little bit. And by the way, you
No.
can hold them. You can hold your trunks. You can keep them in your hand. but just go around a little bit and then put your trunks. You deserve that. You deserve that.
I will not do that unless I'm half chubbed. There's no way I'm going to let my
Christine,
little dinger.
I'm going to need you to rub your butt against his crotch, get him half chubbed up.
I'm trying to get hard, Dan. I'm telling you, my concern. I told you my concern with trying to get with my dick not being hard.
Yeah,
is that my 45-year-old ball bag when it's going 0G
feel so fun.
is going to come up and cover my wiener against my body.
No, it won't at all, dude. I'm telling you right now, your whole fucking bushel is going to float around. It's going to fucking go up.
You've taken a bath, right?
Yeah,
nope.
dude. You've never taken a bath.
Never in my life. No, of course I have. Yeah, I used to play with my G.I. Joes in there.
Please.
We have to wrap this up. The show's over.
I know. Well, you're coming home, baby.
I am coming home, baby. This is the last one.
We love you guys. We're doing a best of tomorrow. And then Jay will be back Monday live. I'll be back Tuesday.
Hey,
we love you guys. Big J
we have
Comedy.
2 more weeks before the break.
Yeah, bigjcomedy.com for tickets. Make sure you go there.
Our Christmas show's next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday,
Christmas
December
show next Wednesday
14th.
at Stand.
Well, we will.
Sorry, the set of Jesus Christ, the Village Underground.
And we will not be live next Wednesday, but we will then air the Christmas episode
the following Thursday.
So you'll be able to hear it. I don't know why I'm going into these details. Big J. Big J's going to be the birthday boy, going to be at the San Jose Improv this Thursday through Saturday. Make sure you go get tickets. He's also New Jersey, Stress Factory, San Diego, Indianapolis, and Chicago. BigJComedy.com for tickets.
DanSoder.com for all his tickets, everyone. Bell House, second show is available December 10th. After that, Philadelphia, where there's a second show added Thursday. Make sure you guys fill that up. DanSoder.com for all his dates. Sacramento, Chicago on the horizon as well.
We love you guys.
Skankfest Vegas. We love you guys.
Bye. Let's take a break in the podcast and talk about one of our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. When you're at your best, you can do great things. But sometimes life gets you bogged down, and you may feel overwhelmed, or you're not showing up the way you want to. Working with a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you, and when you feel empowered, you are more prepared to take on everything life throws at you. Kind of helps you map out your own brain, and sometimes, when you're down, you go see a therapist, you end up leaving being like, oh, that's the answer. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Therapy's great. I've been going for 10 years, and I honestly can't tell you how much it's benefited me. It's a life changer. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/bonfire today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/bonfire.
There's your work life and your life. With King County Metro's business programs, you can find fulfillment in both. Our Orca cards can be used for any transit trip, to the workplace and the pizza place, whether you work at the hospital or from home, love heading to the stadium or prefer the park. With Metro's business programs, a full life is at your fingertips. Your commute is just the start. Visit kingcounty.gov/Metro Business to learn more about Orca transit benefits today.
Coming soon to the Bonfire, an exclusive radio event the world has been waiting for.
Good evening, and this evening's top news, Chicago is in pure chaos.
Don't rob me. I'm so sleepy, and I ain't got no money.
Shut up. Give me your money. And that butthole.
Chicago's going straight to hell, and there ain't nobody doing shit about it.
A place with no hope until two unlikely heroes rise from the ashes.
I don't know how you were raised, but around here, we believe in a thing called understanding, respect, and boundaries.
Two men fight back.
You can't kill me. I have a hostage.
Please help me. He's gonna kill me.
If you do shoot, you'll kill her. You have nowhere to go, pig.
Phil, look at this guy. He's all, if you do shoot, you're gonna kill what? You think we'd come here with no backup plan? I know to have a backup plan. My dad came home from 23 hours of work, and he'd come home for that 1 hour a day, and it was fight or fuck. And you didn't want to be on the ass end of that drunken mistake.
My partner has a point, but you're right, criminal. We can't shoot you. But I never said nothing about shooting.
What's that?
Oh, that's our third partner, Maggie. I think she wants to meet you.
Thank you both so much.
Hey, lady, you know, it's the job, so it's what we do.
This spring, 2 cops take back the Windy City.
The kilos are on their way, and soon we will have control of the entire city of Chicago's flow of heroin.
Hold it right there. You're really gonna get caught with 2 kilos of pure heroin and then act like I'm the jerk-off for arresting you? What do you turtleneck peckers think you're doing in my city?
Oh, you befuddled guinea. I have you surrounded.
This isn't anything that some good old-fashioned psychology can't get us out of. And by psychology, I mean dynamite. Hey, what are you guys doing? You're the best detectives we have, but I can't explain to the brass above why there's 2 city blocks completely destroyed. I mean, you're doing good work, but damn, you're making my life miserable. And it was bad to begin with.
I wouldn't put you in a tough place like this, but me and McGraw are out there in the streets with the brooms, and we're driving the trash trucks. We're cleaning up this dump.
Yeah, tell that to the mayor. These cops are doing so much damage. Yeah. Breaking it and smashing it. I'm not sure if it's good or bad for my re-election. Yeah, they're making me mad all the way to the very tippy top.
When these 2 go to work, things get shaken up.
We need to find out where all these missing girls are going.
Oh, hey, I know a guy. Real dirtbag. I'm in the back, 8 p.m., delivery, docks, big truck, black Barbie, couple of bims, dogs there.
Glazer, we need names, places. What are their relationships like with their dads? Real information.
Calm down, McGraw. You're gonna freak the guy out.
Crime should lube up and split it.
You guys are a couple of cops who live on the edge and play by their own rules? Why would you do that? You guys sound like a couple of Chicago dicks.
Chicago dicks. Coming soon.
Yeah.
What? What is that even?
Yeah. Oh, DJ Blue.
But this is Enrique Iglesias singing without the helping track.
All I need is a rhythm divine. All I need is to look in your eyes.
This sounds like if you heard your drunk friend singing and he didn't know you were in the house.
Yeah. By the way, he's not dancing. It's like
You are my soul. All I need.
As much as I would love to have been a rock star,
yeah,
I can't wrap my brain around the idea of putting pen to paper, you know what I mean, and writing down things like, lost in the darkness, I see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Mama, here I come.
Yeah.
Soul, heart, and body, as one, we shall rise.
Do you think we could get the technology to make us sound like pop stars? And maybe some auto-tune.
Can we get a baby grand in here?
I want to tickle the keys.
Lost in the darkness, I see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Mama, here I come. Soul, heart, and body, as one, we shall rise.
That's the thing that you and I always do when we're hanging out is we do that shitty songwriter like
having the right like
I
love shit.
The feeling you give is wait, hold on. No. The feeling you lost in a canyon, maybe.
Like, we're riding in my Model T. Oh, no. The way you looked when you walked in the room. Shit.
No. It feels more natural than that. Think, what about like Winds of love blowing you around. That doesn't feel right.
Lost in a big scary world is how I feel when you're. No.
No. Just that.
My songs would be like, can you please put the cap on your fucking razor in the shower? Because it's going to fall and I'm going to cut my foot, you cunt. I'm going to cut my foot, you cunt is in parentheses.
Yeah.
Can you please put the cap on your fucking razor in the shower? Because it's going to fall and I'm going to cut my foot, you cunt. Foot, you cunt.
Have you heard that new one by Jay?
Please put the feel on your razor in the shower.
What about Dan's new song, I'm Sorry I Forgot Your Friends' Names?
The new smash hit.
Real love songs.
From Big J. Okerson is, I'm sorry I forgot your Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Pick it up yourself on the way home.
Ladies, if you're wearing panties, you might want to take them off because they're going to get sopping wet once you hear Dan Soder's new song, I Want to Go on Vacation by Myself.
I'm sorry I forgot your friends' names.
I'm sorry I forgot your Greek yogurt. Pick it up yourself on the way home.
Want to Go on Vacation by Myself. It's a real love story.
I know you like wearing my shirts as pajamas, but I need my shirts.
Here,
By Big J. Okerson.
Parentheses, can you at least wash it after?
I know you like wearing my shirts as pajamas, but I need my shirts.
Can you at least wash it after?
I need my shirts. Talking about Jacob.
Do you remember when they did the Rough Riders Anthem? DMX did Rough Riders Anthem, but then do you remember they did the Rough Riders Anthem remix and it was better?
Yes.
That's what I feel like we just did with Talking About Jacob.
That's what happens a lot.
One more chance. Ugh, Biggie Smalls.
You really need a good producer who'll fix everything. Lou.
You want P. Diddy. You know, like my man Lou Dog says, every remix got a little bit better.
This is the remix.
It's like my man Lou Dog always says.
It's like my man Lou says.
We don't make any money. We need more money.
It's like my man Lou always says. We don't got the studio. We gotta be up in the office again. Because ain't no respect to Bonfire. Bonfire, baby.
It's like my man Lou always says. We ain't got no live reads today.
That's right.
You know, it's like my man Lou always be saying, you guys can't get to a live read without screwing that shit up.
Here we go again.
It's like my man Lou always be saying, you guys gotta remember your credentials, because I'm getting tired of putting you on the security list.
Yo, it's like Lou always be saying, when you guys been smoking weed in the studio, other people be getting pissed.
It's like my man Lou always says, you're gonna get us all fired. And I really rely on this job.
That's right.
It's like my man Lou always be saying, it's just filthy talk. Y'all ain't doing a radio show.
Yeah. That's right.
It's like my man Lou always be saying, you guys will know Opie and Anthony.
It's like my man Lou always be saying, Opie should have kicked y'all out.
Do that shit. Do it.
Y'all sucker class towers.
It's like my man always says, Team Opie.
Like my man always be saying, I'm glad Dad's dead.
It's like my man Lou always says, I was one of those guys who fucked your mom when she was young.
It's like my man Lou always be saying, you're not an individual.
Love one another, respect one another, and appreciate one another. 'Cause life is too short. Yeah, they call me Diddy, and I'm the king of the bad boy empire. I'm out of here. Peace.
Fuck y'all niggas wanna do?
Ben, you're all about fitness. Debbie, you're all about instruction. They've got energy to spare.
And she's gonna grab it in her hand, good. And what I want to do is sit her butt down towards her heel as she kind of does like a curling motion. And she wants to drop her head down. So she's gonna go down, take a big breath in, blow it out.
It also increases your width. This is also great.
You can sit her butt towards her heels, slow, breathe, let it sink in, top leg in front. That's gonna help her just slide up and down.
Nice.
And for a lot of people, this could be super, super sensitive.
Okay, how'd that feel, Debbie?
That hurts me, but that's perfect. And it opens you up.
Nice moves from Ben and Debbie.
Yeah, it feels good here, too. All right. Okay, I'm going to slow down or I'm in trouble. Too late, I'm going to blow it. Here we go.
Shoot it all over me.
All right.
We have Tony Danza tap dancing.
I may be blind, but the stars were aligned in my favor.
What a dumb, confident guinea. He really is. I've just met this guy before. Not Tony Danza, but that guy. Hey, I should make my own album because I can croon like those other shitty Italian singers of the day. Booba-da-doo at the pizzeria where my ma works.
Going to get ices under the moon. I got a temper, you'll find out real soon.
That shitty tap dancing, it's 100% confidence. Oh my God, he's just walking around. Shooba-la-doop, here I go once again.
I'm athletic and a talent.
Every year I get a brand new Ford Escape. Dracar is a timeless smell. Why did it go away?
Pictures of Jesus while I jerk off.
No, it's not a pepper, it's a horn. Never got to really hit high notes.
Yeah.
If you start 12 octaves low. Shooba-la-boo, do-we-wah.
Again, step, kick, cut. Again. Why couldn't our love last?
Dad, why do you have to keep singing those old songs?
Wop. Hey, yo, OS. Boom, boom, boom.
Razzmatazz, dinner's not on the table.
You love them all the hits from Big J Okus and the smooth sounds of the boy from Philly.
Draw me a bath before I bust your mouth wide open.
That one's called Loving My Wife.
Because your whore mother's living here for free.
And the classic Family Ties.
I should have married your sister instead of just fucking her.
Ah, the old single man's walk. All of Big J's hits.
Where's the remote, you cunt?
Living Room Love. They're all there on the double disc.
If I could build a time machine, I'd go back in time and kick your father in the nuts so he never had you. This one's going out to you, Pops.
And live cuts, like Daddy's Love.
I'm ripping down your daughter's vag every day, shredding it like Paschetti.
Even the X-rated hits are on there.
B-sides.
The late night, the ones you can put on with your favorite gal.
Shooby-lee, wee!
Thanks for listening. Don't forget that The Bonfire's a radio show, a full show. We got a studio and everything. You can listen to us on SiriusXM or on the SXM app. It's basically the same thing. Go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
How we work, and for some where we work, has changed. Employees are looking for more, and employers must deliver. King County Metro's business programs are here to help. Our Orca Transit benefits give employees unlimited access to local transit and more, whether you're commuting to work or heading to the gym, out on date night or dropping the kids at soccer. With Metro's business programs, your commute is just the start. Visit kingcounty.gov/metrobusiness to learn more about Orca
Tomorrow. Yeah. It would come out Thursday. And that's in the Kansas. He was like, hey, hopefully we'll see. Dan's like, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. He's like, yeah, man, if time works out, man, I'd love to. He goes, okay, thanks, Conan.
Yeah, it was
and then
very
I was like,
that.
And I was already shaking my head before as I walked in the door.
And I mean, we were talking about it before the show.
Brian?
He could have said anything, and I would have agreed with it.
There's, by the way, 50 people I would do that same exact thing to.
I mean, Conan's my guy, though. We were talking about it last week.
Of course. No, I don't not understand. I think it's awesome to meet Conan O'Brien. Listen, I did the Conan O'Brien stage shows, not that he was on.
Yeah, at
Comic-Con the one year. And, like, I was bummed I didn't see him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I thought he was cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it is awesome to talk to Conan O'Brien. But for some reason, like, he won't make me, like, jabberjawed. When he started talking to me backstage at the show,
yeah,
I was kind of like, oh, this is real. He's coming around and saying the thing. That's how I felt when Jimmy Fallon came by for the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing? Oh, hey, you having a good time?
Dude, you got a fucking good...
Did you try the cupcakes?
It's a good Fallon. You do a good casual Jimmy.
Never tried before. That was my first shot.
First shot impression?
Yeah.
Buried it.
Jay Okerson, genius.
Yeah, Gnome's right.
Man,
well,
I want to be able to come back in because.
Well, right now, Timothy Oliphant walked out, and Jacob.
His pants are being pulled off by Jacob in a hallway.
Jacob's screaming like a girl at a Bieber concert. It just shrieks.
I felt it. I touched it.
I touched it. He just keeps calling him Deadwood. I think it's rude to call him Deadwood.
Oh man. I hope he's not just taking pictures, Black Lou, and he's filming the interaction.
Yeah, you want to see the shaky hands. You want to see because if I would have been filmed with Mr. O'Brien,
that would have been fun. I wish we had that.
I probably.
Okay, thank you, Conan. Oh, so much Conan.
Look, can we have a catch later? Can we have a catch? You're always there for me.
It's making me feel right.
Conan!
Play that again, dude. That makes me laugh.
It's making me feel right about myself.
Dude, Nick Kroll has a new special on Netflix where that joke, he finally put that joke on a special about how cool you are with your dad being a dickhead and then your mom, whatever she does, annoys you.
Yeah. I saw that in the trailer thing of it.
I fucking love that joke. I saw him do it at a festival somewhere and I was like, God damn it, that's a great bit. Hey! Walking in the studio in his John Lennon shirt, I guess trying to get shot or something. It's
buddy
from the YouTube Smash Success Jew.
Sensation.
It's Ari Shafir.
Thank you. I'm displacing a Jew to be here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
How's
Jacob's
the press?
in high heaven today.
Yeah, Jacob's got Joey Logano won yesterday. He got
nice, dude.
He got to meet Timothy Oliphant today.
I saw Blake Shelton out in the lobby.
Really? Jay and I were hanging out with Conan in the hallway earlier.
Conan the Barbarian?
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, Conan O'Brien?
Yeah.
Really? Damn. Well, you both know him, right?
No, I don't know him. I was giddy as a girl.
I do. You do.
Boom.
I mean, I've done it twice.
Oh, so you do know him.
But I don't know him.
You know him as well as we know him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know more than I do.
Yeah, I did it twice. I'm just saying I'm
the loser.
I'm a super fan.
Damn it.
I did it once, but it was panel.
It was great.
So that's why I feel like he.
It was right when the show started.
I think he at least realized he knows me from somewhere.
Yeah, he.
I don't know if he for sure knows that I was on panel.
Yeah, he did a
cool guy though.
When I did the second time, I didn't like my set, and I sat. He like brought me over the couch, and then like he said goodnight, and he's like, "How did you feel that went?" And I went, "I go, I don't think I didn't like them," and he was like, that crowd fucking sucked. And I just remember when he said that, I was like, oh man, Conan's cool, dude.
Yeah. I liked how he said it too. How'd you feel that went?
Yeah.
It's like, I know it didn't.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like ruin your dream.
Well, they are also filming another episode that they sandwiched in another guest. So it went 2 guests, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to go. And then they're like, oh, we're doing a guest from Thursday's show.
So tired.
To like right now.
Yeah.
And so then they like brought her out, did the interview, then Conan had to do the interview, change back, and they brought me. They should have just done me before.
Keep it going, then change.
Yeah. But I was like, fuck.
Who was, when you've done late night, who was the coolest other guest that was there?
Good question. Jay, good question.
Chris D'Elia.
He was the other guest?
Him and Courtney Cox were the guest, my first Conan.
He was paneling?
Yeah. It was when Whitney came out.
Oh, right.
I had the guy who got a bat to the skull in Walking Dead.
Oh, Glenn.
Yeah, that's pretty
And I had the brothers, the one of which was on the League. The Duplass brothers. They reached out afterwards. They're like, hey, that was really funny.
Oh, that's
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Oh, I had, who'd you have?
Who was it, Jay?
Andy Samberg was the other person on the one.
I liked him before that Corona commercial with Snoop came out.
Yeah.
Little lame.
It's really ruined. Sure. It really ruined how I feel about him.
Both of them, really.
He's just aging. Well, I mean, if you felt that great about Snoop, I mean, overall, I mean, what I find interesting, what I love about Snoop Dogg is that he is this. They put him in the most mainstream of mainstream media things.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also, like, when they set him loose on a thing like the Jake Paul fight or whatever, I mean, he's yelling the N-word. I mean, he doesn't break the way
he's
he
just
talks.
Snoop. Yeah.
He is. But they can just, like, they can put him up on strings, make him do his thing.
So like Snoop Stelcoroni, he's like, oh, I could put this blunt out for 5 minutes.
Jacob's got a whole thing about and you're right. Who else is the other part? It's Kevin Hart, The Rock, and Snoop Dogg are advertise everything.
Yeah, Snoop has never been like, I don't want to put my name on that. He's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, from porn, literally porn, comedy series.
Big Snoop Dogg working with Halliburton.
Yeah.
I got the best. I'm killing people on Omo.
Middle East better look out. You got that new Snoop drone.
We're going to take your dizzle for shizzle.
Oh, murder was the case that they gave me when I killed a bunch of people in Saudi Arabia. I got, Big Snoop working with government contractors.
We were talking about a documentary I watched about a orgasm cult. This lady.
Orgasm cult?
Yeah, this lady
I'm against it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do the opposite?
Yep.
You edge, but then no release.
So I'm close, and I just tweak their labia, and I get out of there.
Great marketing. It's called orgasmic meditation.
Okay.
They call it, so it's Om. So they call it that. They go, when you have to go Om, which is a great term for flicking bean.
I'm going to go Om.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Om.
On my room.
And that's what they say. And you go, when you Om, you release this and that and the blah, 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 and Om. And they had merch that says I love, I Om, but it's I heart M.
Here's the thing. Here's my question about their omen. What are they omen to? Is it like some of these people,
No. First of all, you don't have to tense Om. It's always going to be Om.
The Omen.
It's like
it sounds like a horror. It is a horror movie. The Omen, and it's just a bunch of women orgasming at the same time.
Oh no! Flicking fucking bean.
The Omen.
Yeah.
I wish there was a picture list that we could put out of the guys
disgusting
in this thing because yes, it's guys.
What's it on Netflix?
Yeah, they're like we can never.
Do you want to bring it up?
No, but they're like we can never. They're like it's like I wasn't very good at women, and they came in there and they showed me like, oh, it's just because of this. And, by the way, what hit me about it, why I could be lured into it.
Yeah,
the girl took my virginity before she got into me and was like upset when I dated a girl afterwards.
This was who the dad was a skinhead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the story I told on your thing, Ari. That girl, the
Cool
guy,
underrated.
Yeah,
underrated dad.
She's a lady. Whoa.
We were hooking up under the guise that she was like, "Oh, you're awesome." She would tell me like, "You just don't have any confidence. Like, you need some self-confidence."
Dude, that's like an '80s teenage movie.
Absolutely. She was 20. Yeah, she was 22.
Where like she pulled up in like the red Cadillac with the sunglasses, and she's like, "I'm going to make that boy cool by the end of the summer." And Jay was pushing on a lawnmower, wiping sweat off.
Gonna make you a man, I said, my jailer.
Yeah. And then it's just you fucking her all summer, and he's like, "Sometimes you can turn cool."
Yeah, it was Can't Buy Me Love, dude.
Yeah, dude, that really
all of a sudden
what
I
it
got
was.
shades.
Yeah, it was. It was you live Can't Buy Me Love.
And then my nerd friends go, "Hey Jay," and I come over and I lift my sunglasses from behind my ear, like,
Can you get into African dance?
I lost who I really was.
And then I got back to it and realized, and still somehow the girl comes back.
So she was the whole time being like, "I'm giving you confidence right now."
She enjoyed fucking because like we did it a bunch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So and like upon her like let's hang out kind of thing, too.
Sure.
And I said, and when I was like, "Hey, great news. I got confidence in this girl." Me and this girl started hooking up. She's like, "What? I thought we were seeing each other."
And you're like, yeah.
By the way,
by the way, to make me cool, right?
I
That's a weird
totally
thing to
would
tell
have.
a woman.
I totally would have.
Yeah, what,
by the
dated
way.
her?
Of course.
Yeah.
I would have been thrilled to. She was just doing I'm like a
hard to get.
like a friend. No, I'm like a friend who's doing this for you.
Was she dating someone else?
On and off while we fucked. We fucked for probably like close to a year, I'd say.
Because I would guess that there would be times where she's like dating someone and she's like, "Sorry, I can't."
Can't tonight. My boyfriend's
buddy, and I would listen to, and she'd get dropped off by the guy, and I'd see her get dropped off, and I would listen to like sad Nights in White Satin type music, and just look out my window and seeing her get out.
I love it.
So
Dude,
dramatic.
When you've had that
dramatics,
moment,
dude.
have you had that moment where a girl that's hurt you see her get dropped off?
Dude, I had a girl that I thought I was in love with because she made out with me.
Yes.
I didn't realize she was just waiting for me to have sex with her, and I just wouldn't do it. I didn't think that was a possibility. She was so hot. She just talk, put your hand on her knee, and you just bone her up. And then we made out a few times. Then my friend Darren, I knew he was going over there, and I stayed on the deck of the Dorchester Hall for hours waiting for him. And then I saw him walk across the quad, seething, just seething. And it's like, I know, looking back, what a loser.
Oh my God. I had one where there was a stripper in my building. She said she was like a bartender at the strip club. But it was like, I had a twofold with her. I hooked up with her and she was hot, and I was like, this is awesome. What a cool thing. And then this like fat hippie that lived under me was like, yeah, she sucked my dick like 3 days ago. And I went, what's up? And then that was like the sink. And then I was on my balcony smoking a cigarette, and she pulled up in the strip club limo and got out. And these random dudes in the apartment complex were just playing beer pong on their shitty patio. And she was like, hi. And they're like, do you want to play beer pong? I could only hear like a little bit of it. And she was like, I'd love to. And I watched her walk in that apartment, and I was like, damn, dude, this girl is just relentless. This girl's a relentless whore.
Do you know of like
she should be a stripper?
You know, of like
I hope she's alive, dude.
Again, of those weird cult things that get people wrapped up into.
Yeah.
Like, to go back to some of that shit, that's something they said that resonated with me yesterday. Again, it's just like a way I get what they're saying. They get you with logic.
Yeah.
And then start pumping illogical things into
and
you.
they tell you they can fix something in you.
Right, but they made a really good point about, they were like, people don't think they're in control of your sadness or your anger. They think you're not in control of that, but you are completely in control of that. In fact, when you're feeling those things, you're feeling an actual enjoyment. Do you remember that, Lou? You're feeling an actual enjoyment in feeling that way, and it's kind of what we're talking about. You want to see them get dropped off.
Yeah.
Because, do you know what I mean? Like, you want to see it because you want to feel that thing. You're trying to get that feeling.
It's the reason you play with a loose tooth.
Yes.
With your tongue.
Yeah.
But it's
and you're like, oh, nice.
But it reminds me, like, when I was so like when my long girlfriend from when I was like before Carla.
Yeah.
High school. Yeah, Jay. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was dating her, and like when we broke up and she broke up with me, on my way home, the area, like the neighborhood where the guy she like left me and started dating for, was like en route home. So I would, it's like 8 blocks or whatever, you know what I mean? So I would like loop around and like that thing, just like, it's like take 10 minutes, but like look for her car, and when you find the car, not only do you want to see the car, part of you wants to see the silhouette of like her head going down.
You need to. Like, you need to see it.
Yeah, you got to go, and just because you get there, you go, no, my heart.
Oh, turn the knife.
I had one. I went out to a show with this girl, and I was fully dating her. And we went to a show at the gig with a smell, and then it was like the band was like Brazilians, and they're like, you want to hang out later? And I was like,
no.
To all of us. And I was like, do you want to go hang out? And she goes, nah, I'm just going to go home and paint. And I was like, oh, okay. Dropped her off at home, went to the store. Dice was there with Eleanor. And he's like, what'd you do tonight? I told him. I was like, dropped her off. She went home. And he goes, no, she didn't. And I was like, what?
Oh.
He goes, nah, man, she didn't. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, does she usually want to go home and paint? I'm like, no, dude, you're wrong. You don't know this girl. He goes, oh, go see if her car's still there. And I went, and it wasn't. And then I had to try to remember which hotel they say they bet. Drove all the way down Sunset, then all the way back. I'm like, I think it's this one. Went through the parking garage over until I saw the car. And then I needed to see it. I needed to see it.
And then,
I called the next day.
It sucked, but there was also a kind of like a...
Well, here's what sucks.
At least I'm right.
You're like,
yeah, but the suck of that also...
that's some good pain.
What hurts more than her going home and then going back out, this thing, was that before she even left you...
She knew.
Not only did she know, she said to somebody in that camp, like, yeah, let me...
Right.
Let me get rid of him, and then I'll be...
Let me go get my car, and I'll be over.
That means to a group of people, they were like... That's almost the thing that ends up hurting me most. It goes, hey, I'm gonna get rid of this fat dumb shit and drop him off and get him out of my face.
Yeah.
So then,
or the
then I
band
can
was
go
like,
have fun without being with this loser.
Yeah.
And you're like,
the band was like, can you get rid of the guy?
Just
Come
ditch
over?
me.
Yeah. Just ditch me.
Just ditch me. Don't tell people.
Yeah, you don't even have to fucking... We don't have to even...
Yeah, I'm just realizing that because I called her the next day. I was like, so what'd you do last night? She goes, actually, I think she thought she was caught. She goes, I actually, couldn't really think of anything to paint, so I actually ended up going out. Just, I met those guys. It was cool. We just hung out, talked. I didn't, like, how'd you know what room they're in? What are you talking about?
Yeah, a little pushback. I would roll over so easy.
Roll over.
In high school, when that girl was like, before homecoming, she's like, I have a boyfriend now. And I was like, yeah, well, I mean, we could probably still go to homecoming. There's no pushback. You're like, not like, all right, well, then fuck off. Later, dude.
Yeah, I wish I was a man enough to be like, eat shit. Fuck you. Get lost.
Yeah, it's so hard to do
No, not when you're that age.
No.
Yeah,
You're like,
there's a handful of kids that did, but...
Even now as an adult.
Oh, yeah.
Comedy Central's like, hey, we need you to walk away from your show. I was like, okay. Instead of just going, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
You deal with the press.
All right.
Okay, are you mad?
Yeah. Whatever you guys say.
Yeah, that's what it is, dude.
Oh, man, my, those pain thing, that same girlfriend, in that same time that she was like breaking up, she just was the slowest breakup because She was probably also scared. We were young, so she was probably afraid also of like something different. I was all she knew since she like lost her virginity, basically.
Yeah.
Wow. And so like it was scary for her too, but she definitely wanted to move on. But so she would come over like in the mornings, and we'd fuck, and she'd say like she's made a terrible mistake, but she's gonna fix it, and like we'll be together still. And I was such a dumb. I was like, okay.
Sure are. Was this the girl that the PlayStation 2?
Oh yeah. There's that story.
This bitch.
Yeah, same story, but she would come.
Rules.
She would come fucking. It is. She does rule.
Really
By the
does.
way, she rules.
Yeah, once the
This was
emotion's
good.
gone, you're like,
oh,
yeah,
dude, nailed it.
dominated.
Buddy, she dominated in every possible way. It was because she would call me and or she'd be like, I'm gonna come over or whatever, like, and we'd fuck, and then she'd leave, and then she'd go home, and I guess like her family was just so screwy. You know what I mean? Like they would drive around my neighborhood looking for her car to see if she came to my place, because I guess the guy she was...
Everyone's following each other like a Benny Hill hallway.
But yeah.
She was using you as an excuse, like, I'm gonna fuck him.
You guys are just like driving around.
It was...
You guys are just chasing each other. You're stopping and looking, and then you're like...
And then at one point we both come out together, me and the person chasing me, go, oh, and then we back
And
in.
then you go out and kiss her, and then you guys running back in different doors. You're just running, the family's going.
No, so they went looking for her. So they would basically, I guess the guy she ended up marrying ultimately was
Mazel tov.
was a friend of the family's. Do you know what I mean? So they wanted her to be with him. They did not like me at all.
Fair.
So like fair, maybe, probably. But they would get on her ass and be like, "You were at Jay's house today. So then to prove it, like the mother would want her to prove it. So we'd fuck in the morning. This is what I remember. She's like, we're getting back together. We're together. Like, this is crazy. We're going to be together. And I'm like, okay, great. Let's get past this. By the way, that's one of those things, like, as soon as I had my wits about me again, 3 weeks later, I would have, like, probably broke up with her. Do you know what I mean?
You're just
like,
on your heels.
I just didn't want to be dumped like this. And I remember how much it hurt and how funny it was. Fuck, leave. 6, 7 o'clock at night, I get a call on my phone, and it would just be her mom on a three-way with her, or her mom behind her, and she had to call me and be like, I hate you so much. I hate you. And everyone's saying that I was at your house today. Was I at your house today? So she calls up to be like shitty and then wants me to like support her lie.
Oh my God.
So I'd go, yeah, you did come over like this morning and we hung out all day. Yeah. And she's like, I can't believe you would say that. I love my boyfriend and you're ruining everything.
Jesus Christ.
And then like 2 days later she would come over. It was
That is fucking wild.
Wow.
That woman was absolutely...
Also, like, give me some clues on what you want me to do for a lie.
Yeah.
You got to hint at it. I'm just guessing here.
This isn't fucking Groundlings, dude.
Was I at your house? Yeah, why? Fuck you!
It is so funny.
God damn, yes and.
It's a
yes,
no and.
Yeah, you're like, no. Yes, I don't know.
Again, it would have been so funny, again, having like your wits about you to also be like, especially at that time of your life. And I was like, I'd cheat on her the same way she was cheating on me. We're kids,
Yeah.
And she would, if she would have been like, listen, I'll continue, like, let's fuck still, like, once a week or so, or twice a week still, and whatever. I go, oh yeah, I probably could have been like talked into that pretty easy. I'm like, yeah, I was already going to New York a ton for comedy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was kind of getting out of the world of like giving a shit. Like I said, I think I'd already said many times that I have to break up with her.
Yeah.
But like,
it's the classic. You just don't want to get dumped, so you want to break up with her. You want to have the power.
You'd both be fine with like, can we just hook up occasionally? It's like, sweet.
Yeah.
That's really all you had.
That was Chelsea Peretti talked to Pete Holmes once, and he was like, I'm afraid of hooking up with these girls in the road because they might. It's like tough. You might want to hurt them. And she's like, oh yeah, because you're irresistible, right, Pete? one time hooking up and that's it. They want to make a life with you. You fucking idiot. He's like, damn. All right, fair.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, when you put it like that, I guess.
Should we take our first break?
Yeah, I guess we should take our first break.
Ari Shafir's hanging out.
New special, Jew, streaming on YouTube.
Go check it out.
His tour coming through Dallas December 1st through the 3rd, featuring Reggie Conquest.
Yeah. Going to a Cowboy game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. In January, is he a Cowboys fan?
Yeah. That's why I'm taking him.
So weird.
That's, you know what,
You're
though?
a Cowboy fan, Black Lou? Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's a thing of, like, you want to say fuck you to a couple of your friends around you. That's why Che is a Niners fan.
Oh,
because everyone was New York Giants. His brother was a New York Giants fan, and he was like, Niners.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Reggie.
Black Lou, this is our year. We get disappointed in the playoffs instead of the regular season.
That's why Keith's a Cowboys fan. Same reason. Keith Robinson.
Yeah.
I know, it's so weird. And
I hate them. I like it. I love hating the Eagles.
January 13th to 15th in Pittsburgh, which we all can agree, fuck the Steelers.
Wow.
Tickets are available at arishafir.com/tour. We'll be right back. This is the Bonfire.
Everything you said is true.
The Bennington Show. Now on weekdays at noon.
Every day I come in and go, I want to talk about only murders in our building. You know,
I have children. My TV is a Peppa Pig machine. I don't know what everyone else's excuse.
Well, guess what? I'm not going to come in and talk about Peppa Pig every fucking day. I have to do that with my grandchildren.
The Bennington Show. Now on weekdays at noon East and available anytime on the SiriusXM app.
The College Football National Championship is on SiriusXM. The TCU Horned Frogs try to cap a dream season with a national title. The Magic Man Max Duggan leads his Horned Frogs to victory. The Georgia Bulldogs hope to cap an undefeated season with back-to-back national titles.
How about these dogs? Stetson Bennett, cool as can be.
Hear the national broadcast on ESPN Radio Channel 80. The TCU call on Channel 81. The Georgia broadcast on Channel 84. And all the action is on the SXM app.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1390. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-200-1390. 800-200-1390.
Most hot sauces are just basic. And let's face it, basic is boring. Melinda's hot sauces are anything but basic. Melinda's is made with fresh ingredients and the finest chili peppers for that perfect balance of heat and flavor. It leaves other hot sauces, well, just hot and bothered. Don't be basic. Upgrade to Melinda's and set your mouth on flavor. Visit melindas.com to find a retailer near you.
I'm Vincent Sullivan. Brandy Bynum, Program Manager, DHS Blue Campaign, explains how you can help combat human trafficking.
Blue Campaign is a national public awareness campaign designed to educate the public, law enforcement, and other industry partners to recognize the indicators of human trafficking and how to appropriately respond to possible cases.
Raising awareness of this crime can help save a life.
National Human Trafficking Awareness Day is recognized each year on January 11th. Blue Campaign invites you to help raise awareness on this day by participating in one of its largest initiatives, Wear Blue Day. Wear blue, the international color of human trafficking awareness. Then take a photo and post it on social media using the hashtag #WearBlueDay.
Follow at DHS Blue Campaign on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also learn more about preventing human trafficking in your community and what to do if you suspect trafficking at dhs.gov/Blue Campaign.
Did you know Cars for Kids is now accepting all kinds of real estate donations? It's the savvy solution for property owners. Cars for Kids Real Estate will take over all taxes, maintenance, and insurance fees. Best of all, Cars for Kids Real Estate will provide you with a tax deduction for the full appraised value of your property. Whether it's a residential, commercial, or investment property, Cars for Kids Real Estate can help you today. To donate, visit carsforkidsrealestate.org or call 877-CARS4KIDS today to learn more. That's CARS with a K.
And now, back to the Bond. In Rhode Island's coming up very soon. And, of course, you know his Cameo page, cameo.com/Robert Kelly. Everybody, it is the hilarious Robert Kelly.
Yeah, baby. Cupid Kelly's in the house.
Hey, Melissa.
It's the best.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Oh, shit.
And what's the other one?
You're the mama bear of the jerk-off party.
Why did I think
It
that
comes
was
up
never
so
gonna?
much.
Why did I think no one was ever gonna see that except for Melissa?
Because that should be the deal. Because that's how cameos should function. They shouldn't get you to join their service and then hang you out to dry for everyone in the world.
Can I say, Bobby, when I'm alone in my apartment for the last 2 weeks, that's all I've said out loud.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
You're the
Doing
mama bear of the
everything.
jerk-off parties.
It does make you smile. It makes you feel warm inside.
Oh, yeah. No, it did its job.
I'm leaving you guys all a Valentine's video this year.
Money well spent.
I still have the outfit. I might wear it. Next time I'm on, I'll wear it.
That's a good before-after picture.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to fit. I
Cupid
forgot I'm
and
not
Cupid?
fat. I forget I'm not fat anymore.
Sliding off of you?
Yeah. I put on clothes now. I'm like, what happened?
I could probably let this out. This band that was playing, Bobby.
Yeah, I liked
it. Did you?
I liked it because I like face paint.
I'm with you on that. I also like theatrics in music for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a band called Ghost. Everybody, they're a very, very popular band. Huge, I'd say. If they come, they'll play. I think they're like Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
If they come to play.
No shit.
Yeah, they got very, very big. They're a Swedish rock band. Here's my problem with Ghost, and I watched a little half documentary on them this weekend. And this guy's a genius. The guy he keeps changing. They keep changing lead singers. These different like crazy Papa Emeritus. One looks. They all look like popes usually. This is not the Pope guy,
right?
But what it is, it's always the same guy. He just changes character. They kill off a character and he comes back as a different character.
That's genius.
Genius. Now, when I listen to their music, why I find this band to be deplorably horrible is because they've hurt me the same way that I was hurt by Kiss as a young boy, and that is, took me into my adulthood, pretty decently into my adulthood, to really appreciate Kiss, and I love Kiss now. Yeah. I've seen them live in the last couple years. They're old men, but
even with his ears, that doesn't bug you that you know that those little ears are under that hair?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
All right.
No, they really are awesome, like Kiss, and I love their music.
Yeah, they're great.
But the reason I couldn't get into them when they came out, which I feel a lot like is my situation with Ghost, is you sold me an image, and then I listen to the music, and it's goofy cornball.
It's good boys music.
It's good boy music.
I kind of like it.
Never did the sound not match the look.
But I mean, you see Slipknot.
Hey.
The music makes sense. It's like,
yeah.
oh shit, yeah, it's like aggressive. And then they have soft songs and shit, and you can accept that. But all these guys' songs, it sounds like this would be sung by the Thompson Twins if it was 30 years ago.
I kind of like it. Look at that. Do all that sorrow.
Find one when he's the Pope, because it looks so demonic and evil, and it's the corniest music.
Just saw a nun in the audience. That's their thing.
It is. It's feel-good rock.
It is really cheesy. I mean, the lyrics are fucking nuts.
Find one where he looks like
Pay
this
your
with the Pope.
dues. It's like inspirational.
Yes.
You know, like inspirational metal.
It's one of those bands if you find out, like they're like POD, like way into their career, everyone's like, by the way, you know they're like mega religious, right? Like, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Right.
But yeah, these guys, there's no mythos you could put on these guys. Yeah, look how.
Did you just use the word mythos?
Yeah, is it right? Did I use it right?
I've never heard it before.
Did I use it right, Jacob?
Mythos?
The
I
myths.
know what you were going
like the
mythos. Yeah,
mythos,
I think
yeah.
you're right. Yeah,
that was good, man. Good for you, brother.
Thank you.
It's awesome, man.
And listen, I also understand that it's music,
yeah.
So it's not that serious, but the music should go with the look far more than this. Skip ahead to a song. Does he make music ever? This is just like a video.
Yeah, but the guy has an oxygen tank.
Would you give me something to drink?
Oh, this is weird.
Anything for you, sister.
Wow.
So weird.
It's very weird, but it's kind of sexy.
Yeah,
Just
well,
a
for
chick
sure.
in
It's
a full body cast.
By a skull pope.
With one eye open, one eye, and then her mouth. That's all she's got.
Yeah, this is awesome. Just kind of like fucking
yeah.
video they're making with not even music in it. See if you can find them live performing with the Pope character, because he looks the part. But man, every time I hear a song, they are corny as all hell. I also had the pleasure of seeing them, and this is a problem too, is a band called Cradle of Filth, and we did a whole show on this a couple years back. Bands that are selling evil as their thing.
Yeah.
when they perform on festivals and like Ozfest, I saw Cradle of Filth perform at 4 p.m. with birds tweeting outside and a beautiful sunshine and people just like hot and like waiting there. And those guys on stage in their leather and the girls flipping in the things like on the scarves and shit. And it just doesn't...
Evil doesn't fly at noon.
It's just during the day.
You hear bird...
That's exactly. It's like a swallow goes by.
Right, yeah. It just doesn't fly.
It doesn't at all. Cradle of Filth.
The devil will come.
Bring up a video of that, too, Lou. Bring up Cradle of Filth Ozfest because it was always during the day.
Terrible.
You'll see how much this sucks dick.
Man.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the sun shining. That's not even a good example because it's like it's cloudy out. Go to the other one that was below it.
Clouds add the devil.
Same one. Shit, that's fine. Even if just look at the energy of the audience. Like it's a tie-dye shirt and everything, and these guys are trying to really be like villainous.
Satan. Yeah.
And it's just corny as hell. Yeah, skip ahead to where he comes out and listen to the music of it.
That needs to be at night.
It's night indoors, probably.
Yeah, indoors or at night.
But it could be at night, and it has to be in a desolate area.
Yeah, like in the desert somewhere.
Look, he's got rain covers over his fucking keyboard. And also, watching an evil guy play the piano is just also not that cool.
Yeah. And when you care about your piano, Satan wouldn't care about his piano. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, guys, I need a cover for
He
this.
goes, are you going to pay for a $7,000 Roland?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
so then please,
Is Satan
get me a tarp.
Can we bill Satan for this? Then
throw it on Satan's bill. Get me a tarp.
Yeah, but the energy isn't there either because they're tired.
They think it sucks. They're like, dude, it's rainy. It's a rainy daytime show.
Yeah, everybody's still fucked up from last night.
Oh, just farmers' tans.
That sucks, dude.
Look, barely. You could see everybody not really paying attention, walking by very shortly into the audience.
And they should have a daytime outfit. That's like a nighttime outfit. That's probably hot as shit.
You're also right too. So they're in all that leather strappy shit, and then a kid gets surfed to the stage wearing fucking jean shorts and a fucking an Ozfest tank top. Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at the chick in the back. Who is she? She is so bored.
So I saw Ghost.
You saw Ghost?
I saw that band Ghost,
Ghost
do the same thing, like perform during the day. And Florentine was at the same festival as me, and he was like, "Oh, you gotta see Ghost. You gotta go see them. Like they're the best. Like they're so good." And I remember watching it there, and the way they came out, even though it was during the daytime, I'm like, they're doing it though. They're selling it. And then they come out and they're shitty music. It was just, I'm like, this is corny.
I kind of like it. You can always reach me. Use your telephone. Is that it?
Yes. The song's called "Call Me Little Sunshine." I mean, this, and you think you're like, oh, that's probably an ironic title for a thrashing song. Look at this.
But these guys had to make it because those outfits cost a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a big show.
You had to really roll the dice, man.
Does this go with what he looks like?
100% not.
There are a bunch of nerds underneath these outfits.
Oh God, these.
Oh, by the way, not only are they nerds. In that little documentary I watched, they show a lot of these guys unmasked, especially the minion demon guys. And there's like fat, ruddy-faced, big nose, like just studio musicians. Like none of them are like cool-looking guys under it.
That's why they covered their faces.
Oy.
There's nothing worse than seeing Mick Mars with Motley Crue, just dying, playing the guitar.
Watching him die on stage.
Just watching him, just one hunched over, and his hands just moving, and his eyes not blinking. And it's like, oh, I'm watching a dead person on stage right now.
I saw them do that with. I saw them do it with Lemmy on that Motorhead cruise I did. I mean, they have to like almost dolly him to the stage on like on like a moving cart, and then they just prop him up in front of a thing. They put a bass on him, and they tilt that mic down for him, and then he just like they open the curtain, and he just starts going. But I mean, he couldn't walk by himself.
Yeah, dude, that's the saddest shit ever. And Lemmy's moles. I mean, dude, listen,
handle it.
Handle it. If it casts a shadow, handle that. Listen, I don't care if 97% chance you'll die in the operation. Get those off your face.
There's no reason to live with that.
There's no reason.
And you know, Enrique Iglesias, I believe, either got made smaller, or got rid of completely that big face birthmark. And that guy, it wasn't holding him back 1 inch.
1 inch. And it was gross.
And he could still take your long-time wife right in front of you while you watched.
Right, 100%. And my wife is racist, so it wouldn't happen. But yes.
Not her so much, but that's a different kind of girl right there.
She's from Boston.
Yeah. She's not going to
be Irish Italian.
She's not going to bring some Mexican home to her dad. He goes, he's not Mexican. He's Colombian. He goes, he's Mexican. In this house, he's Mexican. But, he got rid of that thing on his face, and he didn't even need to. Lemmy just left that ball sack on his cheek.
Well, didn't he have 2, or did he have 1? I think he had 2.
2.
He had 2.
But they're right on top of each other.
Right there. And how do you shave? Like, do you have a special razor made?
It's got a gap in it.
It's like, what the power of rock
it's
and
for
roll.
me cheek balls.
my cheek balls.
Me cheek balls are on the thing.
Yeah, they were gross. Every time I saw them, I was like, bleh.
But
my wife had one of those on her nose.
Really?
Back when we first met.
Really?
When we were I feel so bad about this.
She's an esthetician, so that's Gonski.
We were dating for a while, and I said, listen, are you going to get that taken off? And she was like, what? I go, that little thing, that little nugget. You got a little nugget. I go, you should get that taken off. They take those off real quick right now.
Right now.
I think they're running a sale down the hospital right now. It's like $8.99 to get that nugget taken off your face. She got to take it off, thank God. Look at that. Look at that. 2 of them. Dude, 2 of them on his face.
Oh, my God. By the way, he goes, they're moles. They weren't warts. He did have warts on his hands, 19 of them, with one going around his finger like a snake. But they all disappeared one night after he had a bath. So his hands never went in the water. What?
No way.
It's not true.
Nonsense.
I mean, you know what? Can I stop? I might believe that because my hair, I used to have straight hair, and then I jerked off in a canoe on a lake and fell in, and my hair went curly.
Shut up.
I swear to Jesus
Let's go
Christ.
back to that lake and pay a tribute or something.
I swear to God, I went out on the lake. It was foggy, so nobody could see me, and I jerked off. Then I heard my mom go, Bobby!
You got into the thick marsh?
And I fell into the lake because I was trying to stand up and switch the seat to go back, and I fell in, and I remember walking.
What a better origin story for Jason Voorhees that would have been. My son was masturbating in a tent, and you frightened him into the water.
Yeah, dude, I was walking down the street. My sister went, why is your hair curly? And I was like, what? My hair just went curly. And it never went back.
And that was it?
It was curly for the rest of my life. It was a nightmare.
What an enchanted lake.
Yeah, it was very enchanted.
That was really it. What an enchanted lake. Damn.
Oh, my God.
Did you vote yesterday?
Yeah, I voted. No.
Yeah, me either.
You know why I didn't vote? Because they tell me not to vote.
I don't know what I'm voting for. What do you vote for this time? What is this one? The House of Representatives? What do they do?
It was the red wave was coming yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of stuff went red.
Dude, it's so easy to vote where I am. Literally, it's right down the street, and there's never a line.
Really?
Yeah, it's very easy to vote. I should have voted, but I'm going in, and I'm just picking a side and checking all of them on that side.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who, what, and things are.
It's going to be super right wing. He would have just said, I'm going all blue. I'll go in there. I'll make a decision on one of them, and I'll just crank all of that one.
Right down. I like her. Right there. She must like all these people.
Yeah, show me a picture.
Who did you vote for the president, though? Right?
No.
You didn't vote for the president?
I don't know if I'm registered to vote.
You're not. You're illegal.
Maybe.
Really?
That special services card came when I was 18, and then my mom said something about that's ultimately if there's ever a draft, what they pull from, and then I was like, oh, then I won't write back. And
yeah, no, that is true. They will nail you.
Yeah,
and I think it also, what's that thing when you get a ticket and you got to go to the thing? Jury duty. Thank you very much.
Never gone to jury duty.
That's not even what. How did you get that out of what I said? It wasn't. I said a ticket.
I've been called the jury duty.
You speak dumb Bob Kelly?
Yep. I've been called the jury duty several times. Never showed up except for once. The one time I showed up, they told me you can't do this in shorts, so you're dismissed, and they'll put your name back in the well. And I'm like, nice.
Your fucking outfit got you out of jury duty?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
The way I actually dress. I was like, by the way, I was dressing like, oh, this is court. I should probably put on nice jean shorts.
Dude, I put on my good gloves. This is my leather chain wallet.
But they sent me home. But the other times I've gotten it, I just I was like, I think I'll just say I moved or something.
Dude, I'm at the age now where I kind of want to do it. I want to get picked.
Well, now for the story, I'm like, oh, I wonder what the thing is. But it's always like, it's not going to be a good one.
No?
You want like a big murder.
Yeah, you want a murder or like a mom that killed her kids?
Yes.
Yeah, something like
Aaron
that.
Hernandez, something like that.
Yeah, some gay, awesome, good-looking guy that had a wife and...
Yeah, or extreme, like, remember like when the guy cut his dick off, went on Jerry Springer, like that kind of story.
Yeah, something like that. You're going to get some stupid thing.
Yeah.
Like a traffic violation.
Exactly. Or someone who's just, he's going like the cop illegally searched my car.
Yes.
A weed, like a weed or a pills thing.
But that'd be fun too, just to be in there and just go against just whatever they all go for. Just say the other way.
Oh, ride
just
it out forever.
Just a hung jury for 3 weeks over something stupid.
And you find out, he goes, "Why do you keep going against the group?" He goes, "Because they get us Chipotle every day. We're here for free."
Yeah, I get away from my wife every day, and I didn't have to go to Off the Hook Comedy Club.
Yeah, I'm staying at
I got to cancel that weekend in Naples.
Josh Adam Myers is there as we speak.
Is he really?
I told him to tell that guy to go fuck himself.
You don't like it?
Captain Brian?
Yeah.
I think he's a scuzz, dude.
A scuzz? Wow, that's a heavy word.
No, that guy, I'll tell you this. You'll never go there again.
I'm going there in fucking 2 months.
No, you won't. When I tell you this, dude. So have you ever gotten caught in the in-car podcast?
No, I have not.
That'll happen.
That won't happen. I'll get out.
Are you doing
out.
no press?
No, I will get out.
Okay.
I will get out. If that light comes on live at the red light, I will get out because Uber exists now.
Yeah.
I will call an Uber. I will walk into the mangroves of that town.
You should. Yeah.
And I will go and try to find.
That is the right reaction.
Try to find an old man.
I just did it. But then forget even that. It's fine because
Okay.
you go there. The food at the restaurant's great.
Great.
The staff, great. Showroom and audience is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you could draw there, I'm sure it's pretty great.
Sounds good so
Last time I was there,
far.
it was fine. When I was coming there, I said, I see it on the website and everything. They're selling tickets for Sunday. And some people are messaging me saying they're coming, Sunday. And I'm like, I'm not there Sunday. And they seem confused. But I see there is a ticket link up for Sunday. I'm not there Sunday. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, it was just a mistake. We'll get rid of it. And as the weekend starts winding down, I mentioned it again. It's still up. He's like, yeah, but it's not like active and it's not whatever. And then they pay me on Sunday or they pay me Saturday night. And I go to the airport and I leave. And that Sunday night I start getting messages from a lot of people
that showed up
that are just going, but they're saying, what's wrong? Is everything okay? Hey, hope everything's okay. Hope everything's okay. Hope everything's okay. And Captain Brian told his staff to tell people when they came there with tickets to see me, instead of taking it down, to tell them that I just bailed.
Wow. You bailed.
Didn't really tell, me.
Not
Blamed
even
it on
alive.
me.
Not even like you're sick.
Nope.
Nothing.
I bailed. They don't really know why.
Wow.
And then when I called him on it and made a big thing about it, he called up and his answer, this is another like bad business guy thing. He goes, oh yeah, my ticket booth guy, my box office guy had to go to rehab. He was like a mess, so I think he fucked that up or
There's
whatever.
no box office. He's not
Makes no sense.
He's not the Beacon.
Nope.
It's a fish restaurant in Naples.
Fish restaurant in Naples.
There's no fucking guy in a fucking room.
But I remember he wrote me a couple months ago. He wrote back, goes, "Hey, we should come in. We should do some big things together. Can we bury the hatchet?" And like, suck a dick
in
dude.
your head.
Yeah.
What do you,
fuck you.
I'm gonna cancel on him.
Just a bad
But I'm
guy.
gonna cancel on him on Friday afternoon while I'm there.
Sure.
This is for Jay.
He goes, I do want to be in Naples, but I do not want to spend time with you.
Yeah, I remember I went back there. I told you Patrice was gonna murder me for that gig.
Mm-mm.
Do you remember when it was on Marco Island?
I did it once there, yeah.
Okay, Marco Island was bad.
Oh, yeah.
It was terrible. It was literally a fucking island in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and then also performing in a fish restaurant there. But this is a restaurant for sure you're in, the new one. But Marco Island was an open, active kitchen happening. So you'd hear lobsters screaming as they're going into the water.
And the bar was right there, so you hear margaritas being made.
Yeah. Oh, blenders nonstop going. It was crazy.
But this was back when I was like, "Fuck it, I can't believe I'm flying somewhere." Right?
They put you up in a Scarface.
They put you
place.
They put you up in this place and all this. So Patrice calls me up. He's like, "Hey, what about this Marco Island gig?" And I go, "Yeah, dude. They did right on the beach, and thinking that Patrice would like the beach, and they give you.
Oh, young
food.
Bobby probably getting ass out there a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was at the pools.
Yeah.
And he calls me. I think it was Friday night after the first show. My phone rings. I'm at the cellar, And I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, listen, Bobby, next time you see me, I want you to run. I go, why? He goes, next time you see me, I'm not fucking around, Bobby. I am not. Listen, I know you think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. When you see me, run. Because I'm going to fucking hurt you. And I might pay somebody to hurt you. I'm like, why? He goes, I'm at a fish restaurant, you piece of shit.
I mean, there's no other way to describe it.
He goes, I was watching Mexicans cook fucking halibut during my bits.
He's not wrong. It was so bad.
So bad, dude.
It was so bad. I think Gary Goldman was there the week before or after me.
If you joke bombed, you heard...
Yes, you did. You heard nonstop frying.
Yeah, just some fish being flipped. Yeah, so that's how that joke goes.
And the reward of it was like you stayed in this place. But by the way, also I went by myself, and I wasn't like I'm not like a club guy or really was like a situation where I was going to pull a bunch of ass from the club. And going back to that place, I stayed. There was. I mean, it's like bearskin rug type shit, and like a bedroom that was like where the bed was up on a platform, and in-room hot tub, and it was like a fuck palace. And then in the very little back of it, there was like I guess the slave quarters. It was just like a tiny little bedroom that had like a sliding glass door to the outside, which was great for me wanting to go smoke cigarettes or weed. Yeah. And it had a little TV that hooked up to my PlayStation, whatever I brought at the time. And I mean, in that big, because that place seemed so big and scary to me almost. I stayed in this one little room the whole week. I never really used anything in the living room or anything else. It was just weird to me how big it was.
Yeah, you had to bring somebody. Like I brought Dawn once.
Sure, if you went with a couple buddies.
Yeah, you went with somebody. You're a good time. Eric Rivera came once. We did a bunch of stupid shit all weekend. Alone there is the saddest fucking.
It was super sad.
Sad. Yeah. So I mean, I did the Naples one. I did Naples, but they put you up on Naples on 5th. That's a whole different world down there, though. Like it's like this rich old white, like middle-aged white people just walking around looking at like art stores with like paintings you'd never buy.
Oh, and you drive by like the Performing Arts Center out there, and it's always like a soft like Christopher Cross is here next week, or Michael McDonald again.
Yeah.
It's always that's coming to town.
Yeah, it's a weird town. It's a weird. Like I love Tampa. I like St. Pete. I like
Tampa because it's just like that's the right kind of scuzz for what I do.
It's the perfect scuzz.
Yeah, it really. I mean, I love going out after just one night of the weekend. I will go just walk back and forth. Like I do the improv out there.
Right.
So that's 7th Street, Ybor City is right there. I mean, it's
nuts.
Laughably crazy. I mean, just morbidly obese women wearing string bikinis with like jeans making it barely to their thighs.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, a lot of gay people are down there too. Like you'll see a lot of trans.
It's aggressive,
sexuals.
It's violent.
Yeah, like I get nervous. It's like it's 12:30. I'm smoking a cigar, and like a mediocre Cuban transgendered walking down the street. Hey, baby. I'm like, I'm shaking.
Yeah.
I love my wife.
You can't roll too late out there.
Yeah, you can't. You'll make wrong decisions.
It's just there's gonna be then there's out of nowhere there's like wild chickens also. Like there's wild chickens.
Yeah, you can't hurt them. You can't hit a chicken. It's illegal.
It's illegal?
It's illegal to hurt the chickens.
I thought they want you to get rid of the chickens.
No, the chickens are like fucking part of the culture down there.
Jacob loves going to Florida because he can go hunt iguanas.
Oh, I want to do that. What do you do with a bow and arrow?
No, I have a pellet gun.
Oh, you shoot them?
Yeah.
That's great.
Dude, Bones do it with a bow and arrow. Man up.
And you can eat them. Right?
No. I wouldn't eat.
You
can toss them, but you can eat. Yeah, you can eat. You can do anything to them. Florida just wants them gone.
You can just
eat iguana.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
100%. You can eat them. You can. You gotta cut the tail off.
Wait, the tail's what you don't eat?
No, the tail's what you eat. You can eat the tail, and then and it's got a backstrap on it too.
Backstrap, yeah.
Yeah, you can eat an iguana 100%. But down there, they're illegal. It's like coyotes up here. If you see a coyote, you can
kill it.
You can just kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but down there you can just kill iguanas, right?
I thought when it said I wish I was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana, I thought that was like a joke.
No, man. Yeah, you can eat iguana.
Can you show somebody cooking iguana?
There's a hot blonde chick.
Deer meat for dinner.
There's a hot blonde chick that kills iguanas. That's her thing on I think it's Facebook or YouTube. Her and her husband, but her husband's like, he's that Florida guy. He's kind of chubby but in shape. Does testosterone.
His glasses have like a sports strap on the back for no reason.
Cocaine. Just hey man, he's getting himself into the shot. But she's smoking hot.
Oh, fuck everything. That's crazy.
Come on, dude.
Well, he usually cuts. He usually fillets everything. I don't know what if this has got to be a joke.
Yeah, dude.
A joke.
Well,
Look at that.
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
That looks good, man. You wouldn't try a little of that?
Nope.
Dude, if I put that on a plate with some French fries and a Diet Dr. Pepper.
You could trick me into it.
Yeah,
for
I'll trick
sure.
you into that.
Yeah, you could definitely trick me into that.
Yeah, look at that family, though. That's their meal.
Oh, my God, that's horrible.
Look at them, though. That's
everyone waiting for their iguana.
Dude, that looks good. Would you eat it?
No.
No?
I wouldn't eat it.
Really?
You would, Lou?
Absolutely.
100%,
Really?
yeah.
Absolutely, I would try this.
That looks good, man.
I've seen it cooked much better, though.
I can't eat anything where I see the eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
let's say
feel like
let's say,
he's
let's say
doing
there was no head on that. You try the meat?
Say I put it on rice.
If you chopped up the meat and told me it was any other meat, I'd eat it.
Right, and then you could say, by the way, that was this, and I go, oh, that wasn't bad. But I'll tell you, I'm skittish with barbacoa now.
Why?
Because I thought that was just like the word for like the barbecued beef.
That's face meat.
It's face meat, though.
Yeah.
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 So even though I really enjoy that super lean and there's no fat on it and it's tastes like good beef.
Yeah.
And now that I know it's face, I have a hard time.
How funny is that in America we won't eat certain things. Like other countries like, dude, we got to eat the whole thing because this is the last meat we're going to get for a long time. And we're like, listen, I just want this piece.
When I look at
I want no eyes.
When I look at a Chinese food place,
I think I'm going to stop right there.
When I look at a Chinese,
when I look at a Chinese,
oh, I throw up. No, a Chinese menu for food, and I see in appetizers. One of the things recently, I was looking for a new Chinese place, and it was like sesame chicken feet, and I'm like, come on,
dude. I ate chicken knuckles in Japan. You know what it was?
What?
It was chicken knuckles.
No,
the knee. Yeah. It's a chicken
Really?
knuckle, dude. Yeah, they were great. They were unbelievable. I went to karaoke, and on the menu you could get chicken knuckles. So I sang Bon Jovi and ate chicken knuckles. It was great. Yeah. It was one of the greatest nights of my life.
Like bread them?
Yeah, of course they got to deep fry anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when they have fucked up.
But what does the meat taste like? Chicken?
It's chicken. It tastes like chicken, but there's like fat and all the gristle. I mean, there's not a lot of meat on it. You got to suck on it, and it's kind of bony. There you go, chicken knuckle. Oh, I just tooted. Oh, I just tooted again. I'm so sorry. Yeah, chicken knuckles, man.
Wait.
Yeah.
How's that a knuckle?
It's a knuckle. It's just a knuckle. That's you.
He's not enjoying it.
Dude, I want to go kill a chicken.
Just in general?
No. But you can go. Like there was this dude I was talking to. Like people have these farms that I know, and they raise chickens to eat them. And there's a certain time of year where they slaughter the chickens.
Oh yeah. My mom went to an agricultural high school. Weirdly, in West Philadelphia, like they would bus her out to an agricultural high school where she had to like cut chickens' heads off and shit. Like it's pretty wild.
Yeah, you got to throw them in. Like they have a chicken defeatherer. Like it's a thing you throw them in, and it just tumbles them, and it takes the feathers off.
So torturous. I love the dead-eyed face of people who work in slaughterhouses or places like that. How much they don't care. Like watching a guy like talking about, he goes, I swear to God, he goes, if the Eagles go undefeated this year, I'm gonna shit. Just like blast a bolt through a cow's head, and you watch it like freak out and shit. And they don't give a shit. It's just a job.
But
It's
the
so
poor
weird.
cow's eyes are just like, no.
Yeah, the cow was like, what about yesterday when I was standing up and everything was good?
You named me Missy.
Your kids feed me hay.
Yeah. What's going on?
It's got to be a one-day thing. Yeah, Richard Christie on Howard Stern used to always talk about that. He's like, like they have he'd love the cow, and then like, the dad's like, all right, this is meatloaf made from Caffey or whatever.
They'd talk to it while you're eating it.
Oh,
Misty, thank you so much for this meatloaf.
Are you don't follow basketball really at all, do you?
Dude, I don't really follow sports anymore.
But the Kyrie Irving stuff? Do you know what's going on with him?
Talk to me.
He's on the Nets, which is a team full of dipshits and assholes.
Yeah.
And he came out. He's kind of backing up. He's jumping on the Kanye West wagon. He posted a link to a documentary called Hebrews to Negroes, and I guess it's anti-Semitic. And
that is
that documentary, and he posted like a link to it saying like, check this out, it's awesome or whatever. So now he's in trouble with the NBA.
Right.
And they want him to apologize. I don't know if it requires an apology, but also when they finally get a guy to break down and apologize, the stuff they make him do is so stupid, unnecessary, changes nothing. It's like people really, I've said this before, people really want to be lied to. I'm always blown away by that.
Yeah, they
Do you know
want.
what I mean?
Yeah.
They want you to go, have you ever said that word before? And you go, no, never. It was such a slip up for me and so out of character. And they go, okay then. Like versus just a person being like apologizing, like, yeah, I fucked up. Have you ever said that word before? He goes, yes, for sure. Clearly, you think that was the first time I whipped it out. So like, he had to go speak to the. Is this the most updated thing? Because he had to go speak to the Anti-Defamation League.
Who the fuck is that?
It's just like Jews who were like, we had it tough, and then you got to go, oh, sorry, you guys are cool. I'm sorry I said things. And I'm not saying there's not anti-Semitic, I mean that it's not anti-Semitic, but I mean like these like you think are these guys are hiding in plain sight that are genuinely like hate Jews? I mean they're just dumb athletes. From what I understand, I'll always I won't say the person, but Ron Bennington always told me the dumbest person he's ever interviewed in his life was an athlete.
Rich Voss. Oh, sorry.
Was an athlete.
Was a Jew.
Yeah, was a Jew. Was an athlete. No, and he just said that like he was a genius in sports, like
Right.
knew everything he knew about the position he played and one of the best. But like he said, it was the dumbest in anything else. He didn't
Well, they
know
did one
anything
thing
else.
their whole life.
Yeah.
It's almost like being a prisoner.
Right. So Kyrie Irving like probably didn't like do his own college school work and all that kind of shit. They're pushed through life, and then when they get thoughtful at all, they're adults, like they're behind, like on so you know what I mean. So like he thinks he's being like deep and spiritual by showing this document. Anti-C doesn't want to apologize for it and just create such a thing. Like, how about ignore it? Like, who gives a shit about the tweet?
Yeah, but why would you tweet it? What is he gaining from it? Like, what is he gaining from the tweet?
I don't know why athletes in general. Athletes, I don't understand. I don't think social media I get why we have to have it. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks dick, but we have to have it.
We have to, yeah.
In the world, I have no idea why athletes feel they need
You're
to have. So you're making the money. It has nothing to do with promoting yourself.
You're a millionaire. You're doing what you're in your dream. You're playing a game for a living. You have everything you've ever wanted. You've changed. You have generational wealth, right? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't see Seinfeld on fucking Twitter. Is
We
he
do
on
see
those
him wearing
things?
queer clothes now, though. I mean,
Totally.
Did you see that outfit?
No.
You didn't see that?
It's online.
Dude, you didn't see his little fashion show he did? The clothes he's
Oh god, he's buying new fashionable clothes.
There's this company that got him to wear his clothes and they pose for it.
Oh, Nick Kroll, I think, did this too.
Bubba, it is the most ridiculous outfit I've ever seen in my life.
Is it Paris Fashion Week? No.
No. He it's a clothing line that he sponsors. That he's the guy, and it is not fashion show, a clothing line. Yeah, here you go. There it is. Oh my God, there you go.
Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah, dude. Here you go. Here you go, dude. There you go.
Kith?
Yeah, Kith. There you go.
Oh.
What the fuck?
That's really weird looking.
Dude, he's never that's a Letterman jacket. He's never played a sport in his life.
No way in hell.
That's like John Travolta getting a Leatherman jacket to bang Olivia. You know what I mean? That's just, what are you doing? He has numbers on it, 37. 37 what? $37 billion, you fucking lunatic? Why is he wearing that?
It's what else? Is there other pictures?
Oh, yeah, there's other outfits, dude. Look at that.
Oh man.
What is that? That's camo.
He's dressed like DC Youngfly.
Dude, he is. Look at that. What he's wearing, dude, that's.
I mean, that's a ridiculous look. A full same color gray sweatsuit.
Dude, first of all, Mateo Lane should wear that because it's the jumpsuit and it says Queens on it.
Yeah.
Dude,
also by a stack of unnamed old books.
Yeah, I hate that when they have old books. You never read that. Did you ever go to somebody's house and they have just a library?
Oh.
Did you read these books? No. Fucking asshole.
You know what's funny? Bobby, I'll tell you this. I think it looks nice when I look on Zillow, like when I'm Zillow porning houses.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at some of them when they have a room that's got like forever bookshelves like in the walls. I'm like, I'm not going to be that asshole and pretend that I have a room's worth of books. And then the thing is, I would, for the look of it, get those books, but it's such a fraud. Right now, I've got 3 shelves of a modest bookshelf that we purchased in our house full of books, of which I've read 4 maybe.
Dude,
maybe.
I've read Interview with a Vampire,
Mm-hmm.
Lestat, and one Harry Potter, and half of the Don Rickles book.
In your life?
In my life as an adult.
I was laughed at for this on Legion of Skanks of all places years ago because I overswung. I said I think I've read 20 books in my life maybe, and they were like, "That's impossible." And Dave's like, "I read 100 books this last year," and Lewis is like, "I read books always."
He was in prison. That's all they had.
But in my life, when I was younger, I cliff notes in school.
Sure.
I didn't give it unless it was a book I wanted to like. They explained To Kill a Mockingbird to me in such like a modern way.
Yeah.
That by the time I read it, I was like, I'll read this. I want to follow. I know the story now. I want to follow it along. And I did a couple of books that were like horror movies I saw, like Stephen King movies, where I was like, I wonder if the book is better. It's not.
It's not. Never.
Never.
Ever.
Never ever.
Ever never. Ever never. Dude, I wrote a book. I didn't read it. Dude, listen to me. I wrote Cheat. I'm going to admit this right now. I've never admitted this. I wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
I never opened it and read it.
I'll never read a book. If I ever wrote a book, I'll never read it.
I'm in the Writers Guild. I don't know what a semicolon is for.
I sort of do.
Well, I have no idea.
I couldn't think of where to use it, but I know what it does.
It's a dot. It's a period with a comma.
Yeah.
Oh, right?
Yeah, it's a comma with a dot above it.
What does it do? A semi what?
When you're...
There it is. What is it?
It's a continuing of thought.
What?
A semicolon.
Do we need one now?
Semicolon is a punctuation mark indicating a pause, typically between two main clauses, that is more pronounced than that indicated by a comma.
Dude, what's a clause?
First of all,
what's
you
a
just
clause?
called it a coma, Lou. You just major fail.
That's what we're doing to the audience right now, talking about fucking semicolons.
Coma.
They're in a coma.
Someone's in their car right now banging the wheel going, God damn it! It's for a continuation of two mutual concepts. Give us an example. Is there one example? Here we go. No good.
No good.
That explanation means nothing to me.
Maybe it means something to me. Ready? A semicolon separates items in a complex list. Nope. Yep, complex. A list of what? Oh. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it doesn't make. See what I'm saying? It's commas where you think they're supposed to be commas. Why that semicolon after? It just.
It's
sucks.
a comma.
Wait, did you misread the comma? The comma for the semicolon? The example up above, Lou.
What is it?
The council is comprised of 10 members, 3 from Sydney, Australia, 4 from Auckland, New Zealand, semicolon. Am I reading this right? I can't see.
2
I
from
forget.
Suva,
I'm bailing out.
colon, Fiji, colon. It doesn't make any sense.
Next level stupid.
How about we just fucking get rid of it?
I don't see where it is in the sentence, Lou.
It's in a couple places. It's
2
after
from
Australia. It's after New Zealand.
Doesn't make sense.
I use commas. I think it's
super comma.
It's like a super comma. It is a super comma.
It's a
more
super
like
comma.
super coma. But yeah, is there anything to go back to? Is there anything that Kyrie like? What he's speaking? Is that what am I right? He's talking to the Anti-Defamation League. Jews are going to go yell at him. So funny. I mean, Kanye West really is losing a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of stuff.
Nobody can talk him into medication, I think.
He's got a lot of money, right? He's set for life.
Yes, I'm sure he's absolutely fine. But they say like his future earnings are like in question, and a lunatic will spend money.
Why is his hoodies always dirty?
Because it's like the look is.
That's the look.
I think so. Yeah.
So we went to Zoolander where it's homeless.
Yes.
So homeless is a fashion now.
Yeah, his thing now it's understated. I mean, for me, the dirty sweatshirts have nothing on the stupid thigh-high rain boots. I think that's insane.
Yeah,
I don't understand why that was. I think every shoe he makes is a hunk of shit. I don't understand any of it. Yeah,
the Yeezy's terrible.
And the one that's like is wrapped around your foot, like the foam looks like a football.
The foam one is stupid. It looks like a Nerf.
What a jerk! No one looks right in it.
Yeah, I saw a kid yesterday walking around with those, and I didn't know if he was mentally ill or those are real. And I was with somebody, and they're like, "Those are very expensive." Those
My
are
daughter
Yeezys.
will wear the Kanye slide ones. They're just like they're essentially pool slip-ons.
Yep.
And like she'll go like to dinner, and I'm like, and she goes, "No, these are like shoes now." I'm like, "It doesn't make any sense. They're not though. They're slippers for your house."
Yeah, you have them? Is that a Yeezy?
Yeah, this is all I wear.
You racist. You're a racist.
Wow.
You
My
hate
feet,
Jews?
My feet are racist.
Time to talk to the Anti-Defamation League.
I think
Lou.
so, man. Wow.
He was so sad. We were walking in Las Vegas, telling me how he was miserable. They were gonna end the Yeezy line because it's the only sneakers he wears.
Yeah, but that kind
be
is the
mad.
most sneaker-like kind. The one you have. You can't like those football feet shoe ones.
No, I only wear this one.
What are those called? Can you bring a picture of those up? No one looks good in them.
Nobody does.
The hottest naked chick would look stupid in those.
I'm so glad he wasn't with New Balance. I'd be sad too, Lou, if Kanye was
Also
making
New
a
Balance.
nice 1080.
Ironically, New Balance is the shoes of white supremacy.
It is. There they are, right there. No, that's not it.
No. It's the ones, those.
That it right there. What is that?
They're runners.
That's a Yeezy
You're
phone.
supposed to jog in those.
No. It's more. I think it's more like a croc.
It's
his. Yeah.
Click it big. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You don't think they made that and go, dude, they'll buy these? No, they won't. Yeah, well, let's see. And we did.
I do. I think Kanye West does that. I think he actually goes, I'll make something so stupid and ugly and the people will buy it. You know what I mean? That's like a narcissist thing.
It looks like a space
You know, L. Ron Hubbard was like, I'll start a religion, people will jump in.
Yeah, Louis Gomez was like, dude, I'm going to start a festival and people will go.
People will go.
And they did.
And they did.
It's huge. It's awesome. Thank you.
Crazy.
Awesome. The best. It's the best festival ever.
What insane behavior that this has fostered. Yeah, there's no way I would ever wear those shoes.
There's no way whether it was true. But I would never, if I can't believe this guy would ever tweet something like that. I mean, dude, you know what's going to happen. It just happened.
Do you? I mean, like, I have to be, does Dawn, please tell me Dawn stops you at times. Because, I mean, Christine has had to, like, almost dive on my phone and stop me from hitting send on something that I just go, right before I send, I go, hey, I'm writing this thing. It's pretty funny. And then she's like, yeah. She's like, you're going to get so in trouble for that. I'm like, no.
Well, my stupidity. No, Melissa. Dude,
Melissa.
My stupidity saves me from getting canceled. Because if I'll write something, but I don't know how to spell it. Oh, like I don't know what shit is. So I'm just like, I'll be writing for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm like, I don't know how to spell this word. Like, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah. He goes, how do you spell transsexual? Is there a Z in the middle? Never mind.
Yeah, I can't fuck around with that shit.
Social media. Yeah, I said, people ask me, like, why don't I have more, like, personal, like, about my day stuff on there?
Yeah.
And I just go, every time I've done it, by the this is a little funny thing. By the fourth comment down, they're just like, that's really fucked up to say that about, there's people in the world who, you're like, who cares? You're right. You're right. I don't give a shit. Let's never talk about it again. I wanted to bring up, speaking of social media, whores also.
I love whores.
Could Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox be making the world hate them anymore? Like, is anyone like, yo, I love following this couple. They're great.
How great is it that Eminem is such a great rapper? He made him change careers.
I love that.
He was a rapper.
I know.
And Eminem made him change.
You know, he addresses it. And he says, he goes, I didn't change because that. He goes, I wanted to do rock music then. I wanted to.
I wanted to do silly rock music.
Yeah. I wanted to do music for 13-year-old girls.
I wanted to hang out with Young Blood.
I want it.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, I like his music. I
know you do.
I do like. I like his music. I like it's a little silly. It's a little punk rock.
It's not my thing at all. But it's.
I love the drummer. He's fucking great. What's his name?
Travis Barker.
Travis Barker's great.
Sure.
You don't like his songs at all. It doesn't motivate you when you're late somewhere and you got to put a little kick in your step.
I've never been running late in a situation where Machine Gun Kelly was even a thing that was in the air. He goes, oh my God, can you please shut up with this traffic? Oh, I just need some Machine Gun Kelly.
Dude,
I met her boyfriend. I'm angry and so sad. The mall was a hang place.
We're gonna get there anyway.
Oh, great news. Guy's having a live catch of a pedophile right now. All right, go past it.
Really?
Yeah, go back to my homepage. That's him catching a pedophile.
Right now?
Yeah. That's the guy I went out
It'd be
with.
funny if it's at Norman's wedding.
I went out. This is the guy I went out with. I went out with this guy on a.
See Sam Morril at the back of the wedding with some.
What? No, I just wanted to tell her this is a dangerous thing and she shouldn't talk to strangers on the internet. That's what they always say. That's what they always say. Go. You can go look up the thing we said. But yeah, it's Machine Gun Kelly and his not one song do I like, but him and Megan Fox are making themselves so hateable on the. They are in costumes. I've never seen people dress up in costumes more. They're in costumes every day. There's no need for that.
Well, because they're fucking LA. That's LA. That's LA. Like if you're going to dinner in LA and all of a sudden a couple like that will walk in with like a hat, matching hats, bracelet. They jingle because all the fucking jewelry they have on. They have boots, tight jeans with and they walk in and you're like, what? You can't help a little bit. What the fuck is that?
But these two do, and I believe they live their whole day like this, but they wear costumed. They do costumed photo shoots every day. Like the whole thing. It's like, all right, this morning let's do, we're going to do a dungeon. It was a dungeon nun and an evil priest was today. Now I get it.
Come on, baby.
She's hot enough that you don't make this song eats ass.
Come on, baby. Come on. You'll be my bloody Valentine.
You were my girl. All of a sudden, I have an accent now.
I gotta put a little adamant in my voice, like that's what you like.
Can you tell that I am from Cleveland, Ohio?
It's nothing like I sounded like in high school. I love that. In my head, I'm a Beatle.
It'll like fish hook her. It's crazy. Like they have a whole.
Remember the ring of the future? You put one on your penis, you can't take it off.
She loves.
I mean, they wake up every morning. They dress up like goes. All right, hey, what do you want to go out for brunch? All right, let's go dress like Bratz dolls and go out to fucking. Are these guys ever just jeans, t-shirt, and go? Let's go hit a fucking an IHOP.
No, man, she's a lunatic. She get those little thumbs too.
Doesn't she have 4 kids with Bag? Brian Austin Green.
I think so. Yeah.
4 kids.
She looks great.
She looks unbelievable for having 4 kids.
Yeah,
I will say this.
Yeah.
Let's all pray to God that underneath all this makeup and airbrush and tan, she has that fucking brain skin on the belly. We could all hope there's some stretch marks we can't see.
Would you say brain skin?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That disgusting, like a map.
Tiger claws.
Yeah. Look like one of those old LA maps you got to get around. What are those called?
Topography maps?
The Thompson Guide. Yeah, remember that?
They have 3 kids together.
3 kids.
Oh, man. And so Machine Gun Kelly is your annoying stepdad. Could you imagine if this fruitcake started walking around your house constantly?
Even Home Alone, I guarantee you, they dress up like jerk-offs.
No, they do.
They're casual, look around the house.
I bet Machine Gun Kelly
jerk-offs.
tries to put on her kids' pants.
Dude, I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
You love their thing?
I gotta be honest with you, brother. Let me tell you something right now. If I was in a band, if I said let me not do comedy, like say I got thinner, and I could go, I would do the whole English. I would do that, and I would wear I'd wear suspenders.
I grew up in Boston. The thing was so sad now.
I did comedy, but it wasn't really my thing. Yeah. I felt it in my heart, but I didn't know what to do.
And then I met a girl at my show.
And she showed me how to sing my songs and get it to you.
I brought her back to me flat, and then she became me bird. You are from Boston, Massachusetts, Bobby. What are you doing? I love a girl. I met her out in Lancashire.
I think I would do it, man.
That's today, dude. For no reason today online, they're just in a evil nun and priest outfit. Holding a chalice.
I think I would do it, man. I would love to wear pink. And look at that red suit, man. Wouldn't that be great to have a shiny red suit?
I have a bad habit I'll say, of projecting my own interest and disinterest onto things, in fairness. Because I've always, and then people I feel bad, like, kind of hide the things from me because they don't want to be like, I did a thing I thought was really cool, and I'm going to be like, what? Like when Pete Davidson was in Machine Gun Kelly's video, the first one, he was like, you're a comic, dude. What are you doing all this, like, you're like holding a fucking joint and everything's like, hanging with Machine Gun Kelly. Then I'm like, it's like so cool guy stuff.
Yeah, cool guy stuff sucks.
And I'm like, I can't, but also I'm not 21 or 22, Pete was, with a guy who's Machine Gun Kelly famous being like, you're my buddy and you're in my music video. Look rad.
Dude, if I say I made it right now as a pop star, rock star, and I started dressing like that, me and you were hanging out, and you came to my house and I wanted you to be in my video, you wouldn't like put on some clothes and fuck around with me on a car? You wouldn't be like, yo, it's my friend, he's here now. And I just
everybody get ready for Bobby Kelly on stage.
Listen to that.
Oh, I don't like when he curses. It's like he's being a bad boy to his mommy.
Oh, I love that.
Every time you fucking hurt me.
I love that.
It's always in front of a lame word. He goes, I am so motherfucking sad. Trying, you look all blurry through my cock-sucking tears.
That's what I love is when he uses potty words. I love it. I love that he uses potty words.
You were being a whore. I was being a dick.
It makes me so happy. It's just in the middle of the song. I loved you and you loved me, but I couldn't see the fucking insanity.
I've never had my hurt so fucking much. They really emphasize
He
it.
makes the one word fuck into a whole sentence.
Your love was all lies and bullshit. We have to take a break. I'll come back and shit on Machine Gun Kelly the rest of the show. We're hanging out. Fucking Bobby Kelly, everybody. I will say Dan not here, but he is going to be at Zany's Nashville this weekend, everyone. He's going right from a wedding there. That's how much he loves you, Nashville. He is coming to Zany's this week. And after that, he's got Michigan, Houston, Brooklyn, and Philadelphia coming up. For tickets and all tour dates, dansoder.com. Bobby, again, is going to be at Comics Come Home, TD Garden, November 12th. That's this weekend.
This weekend.
That's exciting, man.
Yeah.
Who else is on that line? There's Sam J. I saw Sam J at an airport. She was so stoked to do it.
John Mulaney, Chrissy D's on the show. You got Jimmy Fallon's there. Lenny Clark. There's a couple local comics that are killers. It's a huge lineup.
That's awesome, man. Congrats on that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks,
mate. Cam Neely Foundation still? Is it still
Cam,
the same,
yeah,
right?
they're still raising money, trying to save people from cancer, and it's the longest running comedy benefit show like that in existence. So
hell yeah. And then he's going to be at the Comedy Connection, Rhode Island, November 17th to the 19th. I am going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah this weekend. I'm leaving tomorrow. You'll hear our pre-record tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow through Saturday. After that, Denver, Colorado at the Comedy Works for 3 nights. That's the weekend before Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving week, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday at Helium, coming home for the holidays. So come check it. All the Philly guys are going to come out and hang out. Lewis might come down one night and do us some spots. Butterly, Rainey, all the guys we love are going to be hanging out that whole weekend. So come hang out. Let's make it a party. At Philadelphia Helium, BigJComedy.com. We. Yes, Jacob? Were you going to say something?
I guess Joey Logano on the show tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. We do have Joey Logano on the show tomorrow. He zoomed in. No pun intended. That was a wink joke, Lou. How do you like my wink jokes? Fuck you.
I love a wink.
Thank you. Joey Logano, zoomed into the show, and you'll hear Jacob get super excited. And fun thing, we do officially play. You get to see Joey Logano's reaction to Jacob's reaction to him winning so many years ago. So we'll be right back, everybody. It's The Bonfire.
SiriusXM is the destination for the best in podcasts. Get started on your 2023 resolutions. From parenting to finances to good sleep. Put it all together with the Life Kit podcast. Kick the tires and hit the gas on Go Racing with Adam Carolla. and get cozy and creative on the Stitch Please podcast. Do something new in 2023 with SiriusXM podcasts. All are available now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Grab your cowboy hat and strap on those boots, because Yellowstone is back. And good news, partner. Philo is the most affordable way to watch the new season. What's Philo, you ask? Well, I reckon it's the best darn way to watch 60-plus channels of live and on-demand TV. Get all your favorites like MTV, VH1, AMC, Discovery, Paramount Network, Nickelodeon, and more, all for just $25 a month. You can watch Philo with your laptop, tablet, phone, or TV and stream 3 devices at a time. It even lets you create multiple profiles. So, unlike those rowdy Duttons, you and your family can keep the peace and never have to fight over what to watch. And it has an unlimited DVR that lets you save all the best stuff, like Yellowstone, of course, for a whole year. With Philo, you get more of what you love for less money and way less hassle. Now's the perfect time to get back in the saddle and start watching Yellowstone. Visit philo.tv to get started. That's PHILO.TV.
Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary. Subject to terms and conditions. Not available in all areas. Actual Pi customer.
The other workers' comp insurance company, they were going to reclassify our business, and then they were going to charge me $50,000.
Meet Natalie, owner of the carpentry shop. Shocked by an unexpected bill, she knew it was time to switch her workers' comp provider. That's when she found Pi Insurance.
When we got the quote back from Pi, it was a sigh of relief. They put us in a policy where we fit.
Is your small business overpaying for workers' comp insurance? See how much you could save at saveonpi.com. Plus, when you sign up for pay-as-you-go billing, your premium is based on your actual payroll, not an estimate. So your workers' comp audit experience is simplified.
I'm grateful that there's a company out there that's willing to insure us little guys, because every dollar counts.
With Pi Insurance, you get pricing and coverage made for small businesses. What are you waiting for? Ask your agent for Pi or get a quote in 3 minutes at saveonpi.com. That's saveonpie.com.
Ladies, do you avoid intimacy because of dryness and pain? Then meet Reverie. Reverie's an easy-to-use insert that hydrates and restores intimate skin, so you can enjoy pain-free intimacy anytime that's right for you. In clinical studies on the ingredients in Reverie, 90% of women had little to no pain during intimacy. Over 5,000 doctors recommend Reverie because it's safe, effective, and hormone-free. And you don't need a prescription. Try it yourself and feel the difference. Save an additional 20% on your first month when you subscribe and get free shipping. Plus, you'll also get a month's supply of calcium and vitamin D free. Just go to Reverie.com/Sirius and use code NEWYEAR50. That's Reverie, REVAREE.com/Sirius. Code NEWYEAR50. Reverie is a 510K FDA cleared medical device. See instructions for use and product package inserted on Reverie.com. Offer ends January 15th, 2023.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Back to the show, Joey. Welcome back after winning another title.
Thank you. You guys look amazing. I don't know if everyone can actually see the way you guys look, but we all look like we should have called each other before we put on our outfits today. We all got the same suits on.
Dude, we're
lots of red and yellow shell pencil stuff. You guys never looked better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was a big Hulkamaniac growing up, so I feel like I'm natural into these colors of red and yellow.
Jacob dressed us like dolls.
Yeah, Jacob dressed us up like his little action figure.
Joey, I'll get to this. I was going to save this for later, but I'll get to it right now. I mean, there's a video of me of all of us watching you win in 2018 that we want to play you, but
oh yeah, if you hang up on this call immediately after watching this video, we all understand. Yeah,
it might scare you a little.
I promise he's not going to break your ankles like in Misery.
These are the lookout signs that Selena ignored from her biggest fan.
Yeah. Don't let Jacob run your fan club.
Well, I feel like I got to see this now.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry.
Can you see this, Joey?
So this is back in 2018. There's your last turn. There it is.
All right.
I mean, look at that.
I love that. Yeah, you guys are real fans. Yeah, now I know you're not just BSing me and you're wearing this because I'm on your show. This is like the real deal here.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
well,
Jacob
me and Dan have started following you since because Jacob was such a big fan. But it was hilarious, and I'll tell you what's funny is when we had you on last time, and people listened to the show and enjoyed the show, they sent me and Dan these glorious pit crew jackets.
Pennzoil sent this thing. This thing's unbelievable.
And I'm telling you, in this video right here, you see, I think that day I found out that the 500 and Daytona 500 means laps.
In that day, over snacks, he learned that.
And we were gifted these beautiful jackets, and I think they gave Jacob like a matchbook or something. What did they give you?
Joey, to show how much Pennzoil respects my loyalty to you, they sent these two guys who have never watched a race before in their lives official 22 pit crew jackets. So I would like you to take a message back to Pennzoil from me. I don't need their charity. I paid for this on my own. I need nothing from them. But if they want to send me a pit crew jacket in a size medium to the address that they have on file, I might wear it.
I believe it too. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen. There's enough people that are standing right behind this computer screen that are listening right now, and I'm pretty sure one of them is going to do it.
Well, you listen here, people behind the screen. You heard Jacob's shriek of joy. You don't want to hear a shriek of terror if he doesn't get a medium Pennzoil jacket.
That's right.
I didn't want
laughing back here.
I don't want the two-time champ. I don't want the two-time champ to hear my high-pitched voice like that. I need something for my pain.
Two-time champion. I mean, it's definitely time to leave the family now and start reaping the rewards, right? No? Oh, all right.
I love my family. Are you kidding me? Honestly, what made it so special this time is that my wife was there, and she was there the first time, and Hudson was there the first time as well. But he was only, at the time he was 9 months old when we won the championship the first time. Now he's 4. And
so he has sort of a concept,
the checkered flag and got in the car. We did donuts together.
That's awesome.
Inside the car,
that's really cool.
Awesome. There's not much of a car seat in the car for him.
Yeah, that'd be highly dangerous. What age?
Well, I mean, I felt good about it. I felt all right. I was in a closed circuit, Yeah. A good environment.
What age do you put him on the pit crew? 6, 7?
As soon as he can start helping, we'll see what he can do here.
I would love to tune into a race
give
and
him a couple of wrenches, see what happens.
And that's right. Joey Logano has put his own son in the pit crew. He's just holding a giant fucking zip, sheep, 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 sheep.
The tire's bigger than him.
Yeah, it's a 7-year-old carrying a tire. How has it been since? I mean, I bet once you win this thing, it's like probably a blur for the next 3 days. But since you've been here before, are you handling like the post-win adrenaline dump better?
Yeah, I mean, the first 15 minutes of winning the championship is the highlight.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better than when you first get out of the car, you see your team for the first time, you see your family for the first time. Like, it's just like, it's bonkers. It's awesome. Like, that is the moment that you do all this for, right? Is that to see everybody smiling as excited as I am. Right. And then you share that moment. It's great. And then, you do all the media, and we didn't get out of the racetrack till close to 11 o'clock that night. And then we had a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
And then the next morning started at 5:30 for me. So you just kind of I didn't really sleep until last night for the first time.
Yeah, I was always
I feel great again now.
I was always amazed when you would see guys win the Super Bowl and then they're on Jimmy Kimmel that night or the next night, and you're like, damn, you didn't have any time just to sit back and be like, dude, we won. I mean, that's got to be
probably the time to get you, though. Your adrenaline's got to be still cooking.
Yeah, it's hard to get the time, right? I mean, there's a lot of great things that come along winning a championship, but a lot of it is that, hey, you want to take the opportunity to keep pushing your sport, push your team along, and take that opportunity and make the most of it. So, you want to celebrate it, and we will. We will have plenty of time to celebrate it over the off season. But the first couple of days, you want to ride the momentum. You want to ride that wave of what a championship brings. And so you just hit it hard, and hey, I'll sleep later at some point.
Yeah, also, when does your mind have to go to, because you said that 15 minutes is amazing right afterwards. When does your mind go to it's 0-0 again? Everything's zeroed out and it starts over.
Not yet.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Yeah,
you got to hold on to it as long as. Were there any enemies you thought about after you won your second time? Man, I'd really like to rub this second win in someone's face.
No.
Okay.
No, not really.
I understand that that's probably a private conversation, but I just wanted to, I was just.
I can't say there really is that.
Yeah, there's not some girl that dunked you in high school that got fat now.
You're like, hey,
Fat
Janice.
Kathy.
Hey, Janice Myers. Guess who just got his second cup? And you're driving a Nissan Altima.
Oh yeah.
I can't say like I've ever like you don't do it for the people you don't like you or you don't like.
Well, it's not why you do it,
man. Like you.
Well,
That's
that
the
may be
problem
because
with
you run on a.
You guys do this great radio show just to really rub it into people's face that you don't like.
I bought my father. My father had a heart situation. He had to get surgery, and I bought him a treadmill out of pure spite because he never spent money like that on me in my life. So I got it just to be like, suck on that, dickhead. Here's the best treadmill you could has to offer.
Yeah, like.
Whatever fuels you, you know?
And we get it, but I'm saying maybe the next time you win a NASCAR championship, which I think will happen again.
Oh, yeah.
I think as you're hitting that donut, you give your son will be old enough you can stand with your wife, and you just throw the bird out the driver window and yell out an enemy's name as you're doing donuts.
Oh, yeah.
I could.
That's for your heel turn.
That.
You let me know when you're going to have a heel turn, and we will engineer this, Joey Logano. When you
we'll
go
have a whole plan put together.
Oh, my
God.
God.
This would be an interesting way to celebrate.
Oh, the colors change?
Woo! When you come out in the NWO black and white? Come on, Joey.
We go from the Hogan colors to the NWO?
Oh, and then it's Joey Logano for life. Wow.
That'd be great.
You guys got an amazing imagination. I will say that.
I like it. Oh, it's underneath. He's wearing a whole other bodysuit underneath the bodysuit.
Oh, he turns on the Pennzoil team. He's been with Quaker this whole time. Jacob, you have a question?
I got to ask a couple of questions about the race, Joey.
Save us.
I was so excited. Man, you had this. I felt like you won this race before it started, but I got to ask a couple of questions. I don't know if you've seen the NBC broadcast, but it was driving me nuts because I know they have to create a little dramatic tension, but every lap they were predicting your demise. This is where the other guy takes over. This is where the other guy takes over. But the second stage is what scared me to death because they were really talking about you guys maybe running out of fuel. How scared were you about running out of fuel, and how close did it actually come to running out of fuel in the second stage?
So when I have not watched the broadcast back yet, I like to. That's always kind of fun if you win to watch. But the fuel mileage situation, we had a really long run there. We started the run, we were 2 laps short is what we thought on fuel. So it becomes a tricky situation when that happens because you gotta save fuel to make it to the end of the stage, but you also don't want to give up spots, right? The only way you save fuel is you got to go slower, right? You got to lift earlier. You're on the gas less.
Yeah.
Basically is what it is. So, it's kind of a balance of save some fuel, don't get past, save some fuel, and get past. So we kind of managed to where we finished second in that stage. We were fine. I think we actually saved plenty to where we actually saved an extra lap that we didn't need to, but it's better to be safe than sorry in that situation because really in that situation you can't win the race, but you definitely can lose the race in that moment. So we wanted to make sure we didn't take ourselves out.
Well, as my dad said about the broadcast, they like to put a little salt and pepper on it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do a little bit, but honestly, a lot of the stuff they say it's true, right?
Yeah.
That's how NASCAR racing is. Anything can happen at any point, right? You can, like in other sports, you can have such a huge lead that they can't catch you.
Yeah.
In our sport, like you can have a huge lead and then the caution comes out or then something happens. And the next thing you know, it's all starting back at zero again.
Have you ever ran out of fuel? Have you ever ran out of gas? I mean, probably hasn't happened in a long time, but like during a race?
Oh yeah. It's not really good when the shell car runs out of gas. Okay. The shell car always has to have gas in it. We make sure of that.
Have you ever heard critique of you that you agree with in some way or it hits you a little bit?
Yeah. There's no one harder on their craft than I am. Like I go.
No, as I'm saying, it's why more like it hurts when you hear stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like critique, especially when it's one where you're like, that is my soft spot.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's always when there's like some truth mixed in that you're like, damn, this son of, you got me.
It's usually me that I see it first, or I know it already happened and I don't have to rewatch it. Or if I do rewatch it, I'm like, you idiot. Like, why did you do it that way? Like, and that's usually what it is, which is okay because it means you're learning, right? It means you're getting better and you're looking for it. So it's okay. I've found ways to cope with it over the years because, let's be honest, in our sport, it's not one-on-one, right? It's 1-on-40. And so you lose a lot. Yeah. Right? Like we had a great year. We won 5 races. That's a great year.
Yeah.
We lost 31 of them. That means, right? We lost a ton of races. And so you learn how to find success in different areas, but you really have to get good at losing. As weird as that sounds, you have to get good at understanding, how to be better and be able to stack in the wins when it matters the most.
How much time did that take you to learn to be okay with losing?
I'd say the first few years of my career was probably the hardest because I moved into the Cup Series. I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
And I didn't have much experience. And everything up to that point, came really easy for me.
Sure.
I had a lot of talent and I didn't have to work at it because I just won. Right.
Yeah.
And so I had the size of Texas, right? I was the man. And I believed it. And then I got to the Cup Series and I got my ass kicked for a long, long time.
Yeah.
For years. And eventually I lost my job and I got this amazing second opportunity at Penske. But I went through this moment of I don't know. I've never lost before. And it hurt a lot. And I didn't even know where I was bad, right? First you have to identify your weaknesses before you can go to work at it. And there were so many of them, I couldn't handle them all. And so you start to kind of work at it and you start to see a little bit of success, but it doesn't happen overnight. It takes years. And then you lose your job, even though you're still getting better, but then it just didn't work out. And now you're back on the streets looking for a job. And then you get one and it's like, and then you fast forward a few years and you get 2 championships. It's just kind of crazy how it all works, but you just got to keep grinding it out and keep, having the attitude of looking for more and not being satisfied with really where you're at.
Jacob, when did you pick up your fanhood?
That's what I was going to say. Joey, I don't know if you know Mojo Nixon. He's a broadcast. So Mojo is the one who took me to my first race. I was 12 or 13 years ago. And he explained, I'd never watched a race. And then he explained everything to me. And he said, you got to pick a driver, because you're going to enjoy the sport a lot more when you start rooting for somebody. And I picked you because I saw this guy was getting picked on but didn't back down. You get in your fights with Tony Stewart, and I admired your confidence even back then when you were under all that pressure. And then you started kicking ass with Team Penske, and I couldn't have been happier for you, man. I've stuck with you this whole time because I admire your confidence and how you handle yourself. Because I was thinking, you can't have friends, and I always want to be liked. And when you can't have you can't be a champion at NASCAR and want the other drivers to like you, because eventually they're going to move you, or you're going to have to move them to win a race, and then they're not going to want to go bass fishing with you. And you have to be okay with that. And I admire that you always are. But you're a total gentleman at the same time. So I really appreciate that.
I think in competition, it's always a little bit different than in life. And you have to be able to flip gears when it comes to this, right? Because what is a friendship, right? What is a true friend? A true friend is truly happy for your success, right? Think about the people you care about the most. If they have a great day at work or they have some kind of success in their life, you're truly happy for them. Right. When my competitors win a race, I am not happy for them. I don't care. I'm like, whatever. I didn't win. I don't care, because I'm competing against them. It's not that I don't like them as people. I'm sure they're great, but I can't honestly say I'm happy for their success because I'm trying to do the same thing. Right. They're trying to take food off my kid's plate and I'm trying to take food off their kid's plate. Is that a friendly thing to do? No, it's not at all. So why would I even try to put that in the same category?
He would love
that. Fuck you, Kyle Busch's kids.
It's hard to be friends with people you compete against.
You would love our friend
Lewis.
Lewis.
Some people do it.
Yeah, that's really
how they do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
I could. Yeah. Well, it always reminds me, your attitude always reminds me of the quote from Gordon Gekko from Wall Street. If you need a friend, get a dog. You're not going to find one on the track. You can't.
Well, in that case, yeah. Now, that being said, I have great people in my life. I have people I love to death that I'm truly happy for, right? But it's not anyone on the racetrack with me, I promise you that.
Is it so much sweeter winning these 2 championships with Penske after getting fired and finding a new job and then, having a lot of success and, 4 years, 2 championships is great.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's sweet doing it with Team Penske. It's even better doing it with the same partners on the race car, right? Michelle and Pennzoil have been on the car for 10 years now. Right. Ford's been together for 10 years. Like having that group of people that have stayed together for a long period of time that keep growing. And then when you have success after all that growth together, right, that's what makes it so special. That's the moment where it's like, that's awesome, right? If you're jumping ship from one team to the next team, to the next team, and then you win one here and you win one there, it's still great. Don't get me wrong, but it would be different. And the fact that you have those close relationships, that's what makes, like, to a point in the beginning of this interview, the first 15 minutes, because those people, like, you've been around them for 10 plus years now, right? And you have that close relationship. You know their families. You know the situation with them. That's what makes it super cool.
The stakes are so high, and, I mean, I really think you can't crack under the pressure, and your pit crew was flawless. You were flawless, and the other drivers, they all had mistakes, and that's what you can't make a mistake on the final race.
Did you look over at the losers teams in their pits and just look at them laugh because, man, they've known each other for 10 years, and look at them all sad and miserable together. And be like, I'm enjoying your child's food.
You go, guys, give me my victory eggs. I'm gonna drive by and hit them.
You guys, all you care about is knocking people down. What about? I was enjoying the victory. I
know. Aren't you excited? We're on your team.
Yeah, man. Imagine if we were on someone else's. That'd be way worse. But Joey, we really appreciate you taking time out. You are Jacob's favorite athlete, so for you to come on the show is a massive thing for Jacob.
I'm glad to be on your show.
He is a huge fan, and you've always been nothing but kind to us.
Thank you so much,
We really
man.
appreciate you taking some time out. Congratulations,
dude. Enjoy it.
2nd championship. It's unbelievable. More to come. You're incredible, man. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks, Joey.
Think about leaving your family. Think about it.
Hey, you don't have to wait for the next time I win a championship to invite me back on, though, all right?
Deal.
Ticket.
Well, you know what? We'll talk to you when Jacob gets his medium jacket. Penske people in the back of the room.
Oh, and Joey, I like that hat you're wearing. Tell Penske and Pennzoil to throw that one in too.
They owe him.
I'll be checking with the mailroom next week.
Yeah. You rule, Joey. Thanks so much.
Thank you, man.
All right, bye.
Congratulations.
It's the bonfire. Jacob's so giddy. You can hear it.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon.
This is supposed to be a father-daughter radio show, and yet the father-child relationship is clearly you and Chris.
Guess what, though? You had a wonderful dad. He did not, okay? But we share with our adopted.
Yeah, Gail, don't be so greedy with Dad.
Can I tell you something, Gail?
Please don't call him Dad. I don't even do that on this show.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon East and available anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Team Coco
Radio legend Conan O'Brien here. I've often been told that I have a face for radio. Well, guess what? SiriusXM thought so too. Tune in to Team Coco Radio, Channel 106. Everything that you kind of liked about what I did on television, on radio. Conan O'Brien on Channel 106. Check it out. Team Coco Radio 106.
Let's face it, talking about life insurance is never easy. But after we watched a close friend lose her husband with no insurance, we decided that wasn't going to happen to our family.
Yeah, but shopping for life insurance can be almost as difficult as talking about it.
But then we heard about Ethos Life Insurance. They're a new kind of life insurance, built for people on a busy schedule who don't have time for unnecessary doctor's visits, fine print, or hidden fees. You know, who want to keep it simple.
I couldn't believe how easy it was. We answered a few basic questions, and within minutes, we had an estimate of what it would cost and what sort of policy made sense for us.
I never imagined life insurance could be so affordable.
And accessible.
The peace of mind knowing that our future is secure, it just removes a lot of the fear around getting older and...
Yeah, the unexpected.
I'm glad we talked about it.
I'm glad we went with ethoslife.com.
Go to ethoslife.com now for your free estimate. That's ethoslife.com. ethoslife.com.
Hi there. I'm Andrew McCollum, the CEO of Philo, the best way to watch your favorite live and on-demand TV for just $25 a month. We created Philo because we saw a chance to make TV better. We got rid of everything you hate about cable. Contracts, hidden fees, pricing that changes without notice, and terrible customer service. We replaced it with an unlimited DVR that lets you save as much as you want for a whole year, an easy-to-use app on all of your devices wherever you are, and 24/7 customer service that connects you right away with a real person. Did you know that in the 4 years we've been around, we've never once raised the bill on any of our subscribers? That's how we do things at Philo, because we really care about our community and are always trying to figure out how to deliver more for them. Signing up takes seconds, and once you do, hopefully you'll see what I mean. Get a 7-day free trial at philo.com/Andrew. That's philo.com/Andrew. Let me know what you think.
I'm speaking with Faith Clark, a Drama Kids franchise owner in Brandon, Florida. Faith, tell us about Drama Kids.
Sure. Drama Kids uses a wide variety of fun drama activities to develop presentation skills, grow creative thinking, and build confidence in children and teens. The demand for Drama Kids is growing across the U.S., with over 10,000 children currently enrolled.
So how's the business run?
I'm the franchise owner in my exclusive area, and Drama Kids provides me with the class lessons, training, and 24/7 support. I run the business from my home office, which is a really big help with my family schedule. Plus, I get my weekends and holiday breaks off. In less than 2 years, we already have over 300 students.
Now, is Drama Kids expensive to open?
No, not at all. Drama Kids was recently named one of the best franchise opportunities for under $50,000 by Entrepreneur Magazine. I absolutely recommend owning a Drama Kids franchise.
To open Drama Kids in your area, visit dramakids.com. That's dramakids.com.
Not available in all states. Your results may differ. Offered only by prospectus.
Get the VIP treatment. With the SiriusXM Platinum VIP plan, you get everything you love about SiriusXM on up to 2 radios and 2 SXM app logins for one great price. Enjoy opportunities for exclusive experiences, dedicated customer care, and access to Stitcher Premium podcasts. It's all included with your Platinum VIP subscription. Call 855-268-1820 and become a VIP. Offer details apply. Not available in Canada.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1390. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-200-1390. 800-200-1390.
At Peter Millar, elevating your everyday apparel is our passion. With each season, we aim for new heights to create signature pieces ready for life on the move. Our latest lineup captures a casual sophistication with a focus on versatility and fine craftsmanship you've come to know from Peter Millar. Step into the season in style with Peter Millar. From easygoing hoodies to luxurious cashmere sweaters to iconic outerwear, Peter Millar's winter apparel takes a wide-ranging approach to cool weather style. With a comfortable feel, a lived-in look, and ideal warmth, you'll be ready to handle everything this season brings. For weekends off the beaten path and days spent in the city, discover apparel that delivers incredible softness, rich colors, and ultimate versatility for all your winter adventures, wherever they take you. Browse the entire collection today at petermillar.com/faction. Get free shipping, effortless returns, and receive a complimentary gift with your purchase at petermillar.com/faction. petermillar.com/faction.
This is it, the putt to win the tournament. If you sink it, the championship is yours. But on your backswing, your hat falls over your eyes. Is this how you're running your business? Poor visibility because you're still relying on spreadsheets and outdated finance software? To see the full picture, you need to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud financial system to power your growth. With visibility and control of your financials, inventory, HR, planning, budgeting, and more, NetSuite is everything you need to grow, all in one place. With NetSuite, you can automate your processes and close your books in no time while staying well ahead of your competition. 93% of surveyed businesses increase their visibility and control after upgrading to NetSuite. Over 32,000 businesses already use NetSuite. For the new year, NetSuite has a new financing program for those ready to upgrade at netsuite.com/sports. Head to netsuite.com/sports for this special one-of-a-kind financing offer on the #1 financial system for growing businesses. NetSuite.